and welcome to another thrilling episode of Expedition Aladragor. I am your Game Master SniperGuy, and I am joined, as always, by the Billy Brews Cruise. Say hello, Billy Brews Cruise.
Hello,
Billy Brews Cruise.
Yes, the Billy Brews, Billy Booze, Cruise, Booze, Fruise.
We're cruising for some bruising and boozing.
When last we left off...
Definitely about to get a bruising.
Our party had made their way outside the city of the Green Keep, meeting a bunch of farmers who were protesting their unfair treatment by the government. Choosing to believe them and heading back into the town, the party went searching for the scabs, bringing food in and undermining the protest, finding themselves in a more upscale tavern that was a little sparsely populated, but had food on the menu, and they ordered some to prove it. And then Billy and Meow made a bit of a scene, and Billy was dragged into the back to be questioned by the apparent bar proprietor, when Billy noticed that many of the people in the back didn't really look like chefs. But sure did look good at wielding those knives.
Mm-hmm.
Did he notice? Didn't he fail that perception roll?
He failed a lot of perception rolls, but I think he did notice that one. he did that one. And so as there's this kind of moment where they're sort of threatening to kick you out, things are getting a little tense. Some of you are just out front, just eating. I will say, if you are eating, you've noticed that the food is not good. It is not prepared well. There's a lot of it, but some of it's undercooked, some of it's overcooked. You definitely had to...
What about the fancy backroom food?
The fancy backroom food?
Yeah, I'm in the VIP room.
Oh!
And I had the what was it, like a Cornish game hen or a quail or something?
Yes. They brought you out the entire bird. It's still, has feathers on it, but they're blackened.
Okay.
And as the knives are being waved around, things are threatened. The front door just kicks down, and 3 heavily armored and armed knights walk in. And one of them announces, "Health Inspector!" At which point, every apparent employee in the tavern, stops, their eyes widen a little bit, and they all kind of look at the proprietress who has been threatening Billy, who turns and looks at all of them, and she just...
Wait, they're threatening them in front of the entire, just right there out in the open? I thought
they're back in the kitchen.
They were back in the kitchen. Billy was being threatened back in the kitchen.
She's saying in front of he's saying
in front of all the staff.
In front of the staff, the kitchen
I thought
staff.
they just came in through the regular kitchen door, or the regular bar door.
They came in through the bar door and yelled loudly.
Okay.
Health Inspector. And then everyone in the back room is making eye contact, and their eyes have grown wide, and the proprietress just looks at all of her staff and sets Billy down, and then she sort of pushes you, Billy, to try and make you sit down.
So do I get my gold back then?
Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
She reaches in and pulls out 1 gold coin, and she throws it up in the air above your head.
I want to grab it.
Okay, give me a dex check.
Sleight of hand?
Sure.
It's a 22.
Great. You snatch it out of the air, and when you turn back to look, she has uttered, "Run!" And everyone else in the kitchen is barreling out the back door.
Wait, I still... That wine was like 25
One
gold.
of them knocks over a pan, and there's this huge, there's clearly not food in this pan. It's like gunpowder hits the ground, and there's a big loud explosion, and there's smoke.
Well, that's interesting.
The knights come charging into the back room, and they see you on the ground there and say, "You! Health inspectors!
Hello?
Hello.
Show us your kitchen! This looks very unclean."
It's not my kitchen, mate.
"Oh, well, what are you doing back here?"
Oh, I was trying to get a refund.
One of them says, "That's civilians in the kitchen, that's a mark."
What are you doing here?
Health inspectors.
Can I discern if I believe that they're being honest with me?
Yeah, just give me an insight check.
Where is my insight?
They're like all three of them are also they're wearing plate mail and they have
9.
badges on. They look like you've never seen a health inspector, but they look very official.
Right. Well, they all ran out the back, but they do owe me another 22 gold. So
Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Now we will have to fine you unless you remove yourself from this kitchen, as you are not a licensed.
yeah, I'm already walking out the door.
Yeah.
Say no more.
So now all of you are back out in the main room, and you've heard this explosion. You've seen Billy come back out, like a little smoke hanging off of him. There's
It's okay.
One of the health inspectors is out here, just behind the bar, like looking at things and marking stuff down on a clipboard.
Did you get the refund, Billy?
Partial.
A partial?
What's
partial
happening
refund.
back in like the VIP room with the second bar?
There's just you heard all this like noise, but nothing has happened back here. There's no longer anyone back here.
Like the staff is all gone.
Yeah.
Is there anyone like? Are there any other proprietors back here?
No, it was just you and like one bartender, and the bartender had like gone back into the kitchen to get something when this happened,
I'm gonna
and
peek
has just
through.
not come back.
What do I see happening like out there?
Yeah, you can see like out in like the main bar room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see what's normally going on. There's the food and the one guy behind the bar and Billy coming out with the smoke hanging off of him and.
Okay, but I see smoke hanging off of him, and I hear Billy say everyone's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I check the bar to see if they've left money, like in or around the bar?
Sure, the like VIP bar, but that no one's in this room.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Give me an
Like,
investigate.
is there a tip jar? Or...
Mm-hmm.
Investigate it. Investigate my money back.
Ooh,
18.
with an 18, roll me a d20. You find, as you spend some careful time going over stuff, you actually find there's like a little hidden compartment under the bar, and you pop it open, and there is just a pouch of gold coins in there, and there's about 150 gold coins in there.
All right, so I'll pocket that, and then I'll come walking out like, "Hey, where's the staff? Excuse me?
They left. Yeah, no.
My food is abysmal.
I know it's terrible service, really.
What is going on here?"
The guy behind the
Sir,
counter looks up at you and
explain
says,
yourself.
"Oh, yes, sir, if you could just tell me, well, what did you order?"
It was the roast quail.
Very good. And how bad would you say it was?
They had not plucked it.
Oh, that's very bad. That's a 2. Would you say that it was
What's a 1?
still edible?
Wait.
You can't. Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't even gut it. Like, if you haven't taken the feathers off, have you done anything?
Well, was it cooked?
Probably.
All right.
mean, it
Well,
was
that
burnt.
counts. That's
The feathers were.
you get a little
like,
bit. You get a
smoking
little
as
bit
it
of credit
came out.
there. Did anybody happen to catch any names of anybody that worked here?
Oh, yeah, yeah, whoa.
Oh yes, you.
Fire wine.
I'm sorry. Someone was named Firewine. Or is he asking? Is he drunk? What's happening?
The fire wine was no good.
Oh. Well, it's Firewine. It's not
Fire
good.
wine.
That's actually a point in their favor. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh. Why did they call it the celebration wine then?
Oh, that's a problem. That's false advertising.
Yeah. And I would like my money back, so I'm going to collect that.
Well, everything here is now, as the proprietors have fled, this is now property of the state. You would have to take any other refunds up with the Archdruid.
Right. Well, we're off to the Archdruid then, mates.
Very good. If you'd like, you can file a petition with me, and they'll get back to you in about 3 to 6 months.
I'll take care of it my own way, thank you.
Okay.
Billy's gonna walk out of the bar.
Refunds, the only thing that can get Billy into politics.
I'll head out the door.
Okay. Yeah, you guys go outside and...
I'm gonna finish eating my food.
Okay.
I paid a shitload of money for this.
It's fine.
Well, I'm eating it, and I'm sitting here and looking at him while I eat it.
You've definitely found like a couple of hairs.
That's fine.
While you sit there, as everybody else kind of hangs out front, and you do notice that like eventually the like head health inspector comes out, and they're all just sort of conferring behind the bar and comparing notes and everything. And then one of them looks up and notices you over in the corner. Says, "Oh, sir, how long have you frequented this establishment?"
This is my first time. I've never been to this town before, and I'll like throw a flyer at him and be like, "I'm from the Skipping Stones," and just keep eating.
Very good, very good. Could you perhaps identify any of the people that worked here?
Probably, if I saw him again.
Could you give us a description? Or none of them were named. He's just like flipping through. Chursk, right? Was it anybody named Chursk?
I don't know. Can I roll like a wisdom or something to see if I picked it up? Like
you definitely nobody ever said a name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, sir, that's not very helpful.
Well, neither is you showing up here and interrupting my meal.
Wait, sir, I do have to inform you, we are giving them an F. We would not recommend you continue eating that meal.
I paid for it.
Be that as it may, you may also pay for it again later.
That's okay.
That's up to you, sir. We will be closing up shop in a few minutes, so finish up.
It's terrible service. And I'm just gonna keep
we don't work. Okay. So what's everybody out front doing?
So I don't think that this was an up and up establishment. The cooks, they were all brawny and had they were better at stabbing people than cutting up chicken.
I'll have you know, I'm quite brawny myself, and I can cook just fine. That feels an awful lot like discrimination, Billy.
Okay, but like added with everything else.
The quail I received had not been plucked before they stuck it in the oven.
Oh, it's a rustic restaurant.
No, not like.
Oh, you didn't keep any of those feathers there, did you, sir? I love me some charred feather.
Well, then go in and get some. If you get past inspection.
Who is that?
That's the bean guy.
Why did the voice change every time?
Because I'm figuring it out.
I was genuinely confused.
Bit.
I was talking.
Why
Melran,
would you call out the bit?
Melran, why do you have like something going on where you have different personalities or anything like that? Because you just keep changing the way you talk.
So when you eat as many beans as I do, they tend to get stuck in your throat.
Now he sounds like Samwise Gamgee.
You should.
That's what I'm going for, sir. That's kind of the idea. But sometimes it just doesn't work.
Oh.
All right.
Anyways,
has those come out yet?
This was definitely some kind of front. The food wasn't good. The fire wine was abysmal.
Sorry, has Osa come out yet?
Sure.
I would say if not, I was going to come back and be like, "Do you want me to help you carry this out, and you can eat it on the way?"
No, there's so much fucking food. They give me so much. I don't want to waste it.
It's like a platter, but like the further in you get, the more you're like, a lot of this is just like there's just a little tray that's supposed to look nice, and it's just a little pile of salt. Like it's not anything fancy. It's just.
Oh, I'm putting that in a pouch. I'm pouching the salt.
Sure.
For sure.
One pinch of salt at your character sheet.
Right. Anyways, I'm quite down now. I wasn't planning on actually giving them my money, but things got a little crazy in there. So now we need to go find them and take my money back.
Oh yeah, was there a register or anything? Were they just?
I don't know. Do you want to go back in and see if you can purloin the place without the health inspectors noticing?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you can just distract them a little bit. I'll get my money.
Sorry. Actually, I guess it makes more sense.
Actually, now that I think about it, hey Billy, come here.
Huh?
Come here.
Yeah.
And then I whisper to Billy, "All right, I'm gonna cast invisibility. I'm gonna make you invisible. Head in there, see what you can grab. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast invisibility on Billy.
All right.
All right.
Let me. I don't think this is the first time anyone's ever cast invisibility, which is wild.
When Billy walks in, I'd also like to cast silence inside the bar.
Inside the whole bar?
Yes.
We're gonna notice that.
Is a 20-foot radius sphere, which I feel like would cover the
That's 40
entrance
feet.
to the
Yeah, I
bar
mean
top.
that's a room.
That's definitely the main room. Okay. Sure.
I'm going back into the bar. Quietly.
So you guys open the door, and Billy, you kind of go in. In the room, there is no longer anyone in here. It sounds like you are in a cone of silence, so you actually can't hear anything. But you're not seeing anybody else in here. And I will say, Meow, you're just kind of aiming it at the center of the room, because you're not like... Are you going in, or what are you... You're just kind of throwing it through the open door, right?
I'm just kind of tossing it in there, I guess.
Okay. So, silence bubble erupts in the middle of the room.
Are they in the room still? Like
They are
them?
no longer
No,
in
no
this
one's
room.
in there.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go quickly then behind the bar, knowing that silence is in this room, and that's going to be probably bad if they walk in the room and try to talk. And I'm going to go and check the drawers for any money.
Okay. As soon as you go back behind the counter, you realize that you are exiting the silence bubble, and because you can hear them talking in the back room.
Okay.
You can't quite make out what they're saying, but you can hear them discussing amongst themselves.
Yeah, I am interested in that, but I'm also interested in my money, and Billy's going to focus on the money first.
Give me an investigation check.
All right. I hit the button. There it goes. A 4. Why can't I roll?
There is absolutely no money back here. There's nothing back here. There's one bottle that you kind of tip over, thinking oh, maybe at least it'll be alcohol or something. It's just empty.
All right. I'm gonna sneak around and get closer to listen to what they're talking about.
Sure. Give me a perception check. Are you trying to listen through the door to the kitchen?
Yeah, I don't want to get too close, but I want to see if I can pick
careful
some stuff
ear up to the door.
Yeah. 19.
Ooh, very good. With a 19, you can hear the 3 health inspectors having a discussion about what happened here. And it sounds like I'm not going to roleplay me talking 3 people between each other. But what you gather is that they are actually health inspectors. But they were surprised that everybody left because they were expecting to talk to the Chursk family who owns this tavern. And from what it sounds like the Chursks are all gnomes who own this tavern. And that none of the people you saw were gnomes that worked here. They were all human.
Okay.
And so they're kind of discussing what's going on there, but they're remarking, hey, there's a lot of food back here. And a lot of this is in good condition. It's in these burlap sacks mostly, but not really stored properly. It sounds like the people who were running this didn't really know what they were doing, but were trying to capitalize on a thing that they had discovered was available, or they made available, or they don't know.
So they were the smugglers.
Okay. Getting that information, I will head back out and let everyone know. They're fast. They cleared out all the money. There's nothing there, but I did get some juicy information while I was purloining around.
Just the air has started talking next to all of you.
Yeah. There's this bar is owned by a family of gnomes called the Chursks. I didn't see any gnomes there. A lot of humans, a lot of big brawny humans.
Swamp gnomes?
They're not all swamp gnomes. So it sounds like maybe they're locked up somewhere, and someone was using their business as a front. Which means those were the smugglers we need to go deal with, and I need to get my money.
Sounds good.
Isn't the more important thing to negotiate a peace between the smugglers and the farmers?
No, first the money, then the peace.
Yeah, but like we're getting paid for the peace.
Well, we're getting paid to negotiate between the farmers and the city, or to break the city's will to continue resisting.
Also, as far as I'm concerned,
I
as long as I steal 22 gold from the state at this point, I'm good.
I thought the contract was to negotiate peace between the farmers and who the farmers were fighting with, which was the other farmers, because like
city,
there were a bunch
the
of
city
people.
just wants all of this mess to end.
But this wasn't posted by the city. This was posted
the city
by the
has offered a job, and also the protesters have offered you a job.
I thought okay. I guess
we
I thought that the
initially,
original...
we initially went out for the city, I think, and
Yes.
now we're like, fuck that, protesters.
And the city posting was, hey, make the protesters stop protesting, because that's a problem.
Yeah. If we fix the protester problems, we'll fix the city's problem.
Right,
We'll
exactly. If we can get the
money.
protesters to go like, okay, cool, our demands are met, we're leaving, then the city will have gotten their
Yeah,
request.
then two birds.
Yep.
Right. So, anyways, I think what we need to do is we need to go find these Chursks. They might be in danger, and they might offer us a reward for their saving. So that's also great.
Sounds good.
We might have some leads
in
from
kind
there.
of like a nice neighborhood, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit upper scale. I mean, like more of like a higher upper suburban kind of area. I think you guys are in. What did we say? The
Oh shoot, that's not
more toward the. Oh, you're in the trunk, I believe.
The trunk of
the city. That's the name of the district you're in. It's number 4 on our map. You are in the trunk.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that the map is below the map.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop invisibility so that I can cast silent image again.
Billy, are you still wearing pants?
You're saying that as though he's ever implied that he put on pants to begin with.
I'm sure Billy's just always Donald Ducking it.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. I assumed he's got the frilly shirt and the coat like in the picture.
It's a reason that fine was so high.
The coat's a little long, so it's technically okay.
Oh, hey, we found the public indecency.
There you go.
Yes, no, if anything, I'm still wearing my clown pants.
You said still kind of a nice area.
Yeah, that's where you are now. It's it's lower trafficked, definitely a little more upper scale.
So I'm gonna silent image myself to look at least respectable still, and then I'm gonna see if I can find. Are there guards around?
Give me an investigation check. You know, there's the health inspectors inside.
Yeah.
You last thing you saw with a 5, you remember seeing a guard, but it was like a couple of blocks down away from this. Generally, like this is a place where they don't have guards stationed on like every corner. They will do like occasional patrols and they'll respond to stuff, but they're not like an oppressive presence or anything.
Sure. I guess. So my thought is, I'm gonna go find a guard. I'm gonna tell them that I'm looking for the Chursks for a business thing that we're doing, and that my boneheaded assistant wrote down the address wrong, and if they could please give me directions to find their place of residence, and then we can go there.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Who's going to play the boneheaded servant?
I just assumed that we already had one, Billy.
I'm still confused. Who's the boneheaded servant?
Malran looks at Billy and says, "Yeah, Billy."
Right. Anyway,
You guys can all just hang back a couple of blocks. The boneheaded servant doesn't have to be there with me.
that's fair. I'm gonna go.
I mean,
do
unless
my
you want
own...
me to pick one of you to pretend to be stupid.
I'll go see if I can case out anything in the meantime.
Please try not to get arrested. Like, it's only going to take me 10 minutes.
Look, I never get arrested.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
Actually, to be fair, Billy, I don't think I've ever been arrested either.
Look, we're not playing who. Am I the only one here who's been arrested?
I think you're really bad at crime, Hellyth.
I think
Thank you.
I think 3 of you were technically arrested, but Peter was launched out of a cannon and Billy fled into the streets. So
And the guards just kicked me out. Like, Peter was never issued a fine directly to him.
Well, we weren't arrested. It's just that our boat was impounded.
More of a fine to the Billy Brews name than anything.
Right. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna go like basically look for where this neighborhood obviously meets one of the less well-off neighborhoods.
okay,
Because there are definitely going to be guards there.
yeah. So you kind of head off toward the West Branch, which
Sure.
is closer to the docks. It tends to have a little more of that presence.
And I'll find me a guard.
Oh, excuse me. While you are doing that, Osa, Meow, Peter, what are you doing? And what Billy?
Well, Peter has been instructed to not get arrested. Well, I guess Billy was, and Peter assumes that means him too. So I think Peter's just gonna try his best to wait patiently.
This is going to go poorly.
Billy runs off.
Wait, Billy, we're not supposed to. All right, guys, I gotta go keep Billy out of trouble. And Peter immediately chases Billy.
Okay. Osa and Meow?
Meow just turns to us and just points to them. Follow? Stay?
I'm gonna go find an apothecary.
Okay.
You guys do your own thing. I'm going to go buy drugs.
You wanna come with me?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
My river
SniperGuy. We
weed
gave
is
Best
gone.
birthday present of all.
I think
Splitting
at this
the party
part,
again.
we might have spent more time split than together.
Yeah, that keeps happening, and you're never supposed to do that.
So what do we immediately do every time?
All right, Hellyth, you come up to a guard kind of just hanging out on a corner, wearing the wooden armor that you've seen some of the guards wearing, and seeing you approach, looks at you and says, "Ah, hail and well met. How may I assist you?"
Excuse me, sir. I had an appointment with the Chursk family. My assistant set it up for me. I'm supposed to be meeting them for a business deal, and he's such an idiot. I need to fire him. But he wrote the address down wrong. Can you please give me some directions or...
I think that they own a tavern. I've heard of it. Up in the trunk area.
Sure. Do they spend a lot of time there?
As far as I know, they lived there, but I am unaware of anything else. A lot of people who own their own taverns sleep in them as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And you know gnomes.
I'm gonna turn around and walk
They
away.
sleep on the ceiling.
Okay.
Where are you going?
To find a guard who's more helpful.
I would say you ask around a little bit and don't find any guards that can tell you anything other than, like, as far as we knew, like most of them don't even know who you're talking about, and those who do are like, yeah, they slept on the ceiling in the in the tavern.
Okay. Sounds good. I guess I'll use my sending stone to say, like, all right, y'all, you up?
Well, okay, because you did that. We'll get back to that, but let's say Osa and Meow, you guys are heading off to buy some drugs. Are there any particular drugs you're looking for, or?
I mean,
I'm
that
specifically going to an apothecary.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about purchasing drugs.
Well, I assumed that's what you
That
were
is a
going there for.
Terrible assumption.
That's just kind of what Osa does. That seems reasonable, but
I asked people, and nobody has I've asked multiple people in town. Nobody's told me shit. So I got to go find where you buy drugs in this town. And if they've got any cool drugs, because druids run this town, I need to know.
Okay, so you are going to the apothecary to ask about where to get cool drugs?
Yeah, I said specifically, I'm like, do you have any cool drugs?
All right. And are you going to a nice part of town or a bad part of town?
Well, I don't want to go too far away from where we are.
Okay, so kind of hanging out in the...
Sorry.
Well, the trunk's a little middle upper class in some areas, but it's a main hub of commerce, and so there are several apothecaries, and so you kind of pop into several. Give me a investigation check.
Oof. Okay. Meow, you want to help?
Yeah.
What do you have for investigation?
3.
Oh, that's better than me. I have a 0. I'll help me out.
Okay. So roll with advantage.
22.
All right. On a 22, you definitely find somebody who looks appealing. It is called Drugs Are Us.
What's that?
Subscriber.
Drugs.
Oh, nice.
Us.
That's us. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is like stopping and looking at there's like a caricature on the front of like a bird and a guy, and they both have their arms crossed and they're like backs up against each other, and you're kind of like squinting at it being like this eerily sort of but going inside, there is a tiefling behind the counter with like pale red skin, who looks at you as you come in and says, "Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
Hi.
What are you looking for?"
Drugs.
Oh, you've come to the right place. It's on the sign.
Yeah.
What kind of effect are we hoping for? We only sell legal things here, but let me tell you, a lot of things are legal here.
Ah.
That's a surprise.
Interesting. I don't know. Meow, you know anything about the Green Keep? I've never been here before. They got anything like, local? That's what I asked. You have anything local?
Oh, I grow some things in the basement.
That's as local as it gets.
Yes. Well, are we looking for more of an upper, more of a downer, more of a just kind of a mid-level thing? Do you have a headache?
I always have a headache.
Is there an incontinence issue? What are we trying to treat?
I'm
Life.
bored.
Boredom.
Ennui. Yes, I have something for that. What are
Can
we
you
looking
make
to? Go
make
ahead.
me fly.
Oh, I can make you fly.
Ah.
He means quite literally, actually.
Oh, he want like with the wings?
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah. Ah.
I can make you think you're doing it.
Oh. Ah. Yes, please.
All right, very good. Now, are we looking to spend a lot or a little?
Little.
1 second. I need to see how much gold I have left. I've got a decent amount of money. Just
The fact
All
that you have
right,
any
so the
gold
middle
coins
tier
left makes you
package.
richer than the rest.
yeah, sure.
Now we could go the I'm going to a party at the mayor's house package. That is about 20 gold per person. Or I can do the it's Saturday night and I don't have anything to do, which is about 5 gold.
Literally me. Yes.
Very good, very good.
I'll do that one.
Okay. And so he like goes down to the basement and comes back up a minute later, and he's got a little pouch, and he opens it up, and there's like 5 glass vials in it that all have weird little extra like mixtures in it. One's just full of what looks to be like moss. Then there's a little tiny scroll under each one that he like unfolds one and shows you and says, "This is the instructions. Don't mix them up. You can't snort the grass, for instance. You'll just choke. That's bad. And this is what they do, and here are the side effects." Now, what's really fun is if you crush this whole thing up and you throw it on the ground, health potion.
Ah.
Neat. Do you mean like literally a health potion, or like?
With like there's some fumes, and you kind of have to get down and sort of blow them up into your face, but it works like that.
That's wild.
Isn't that how John Entwistle died?
The problem is, it takes him. In the heat of combat, it's much easier to just unstop a thing and drink. And you're trying to throw something to the ground and get down to the ground and try not to get broken glass on you. It's a whole thing. So last resort sort of deal. But if you want to do it bit by bit, it's what I call the relaxation course.
Cool. Thanks. I guess we both need
one for me.
One for you? Okay, I'll take one.
It is 5 gold, right?
Yep, each.
All right.
I'm gonna write bootleg health potion in my inventory.
That's pretty good.
Sweet.
Very good. Ta-ta!
Oh, shit. No, I need to give him the drugs that I got from the demon.
Demon drugs.
What?
I have demon drugs. You gave me demon drugs. That's on you.
Remind me what I said about the demon drugs?
You told me that he gave me them.
Who did?
Mousid, or the fuck?
When?
Yeah.
When I asked him if he had any drugs,
He was just like, "Here's some drugs."
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
He's the devil. Of
No,
course
yeah,
the
you
devil's
have
just
you have a
picking
little
up clutch.
pouch full of some
No,
dust.
I'm gonna hand him over to the dude. Like, can you tell me like anything about this?
He just opens it up and looks at it. Says, "Do you want me to like try it or?"
Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead.
He pours like a little on the counter and then gets out a little dropper and puts it on it and waits a second as like the liquid like a little clear drop comes out and it turns blue. And he just sort of shrugs and then like does a line off the counter. And he looks up at you and says, oh yeah, this is the mayor package. This is this
Shit,
is
this is like
mostly amphetamines. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Are they legal?
Where?
Here. Because they're legal where I got them, but I need to know if I'm carrying illegal goods.
He said Mayor Pat. He tried to sell us.
I think so.
Oh, he gone.
You good?
Do you guys
No
want to
deals,
come
sir.
help me clean a room?
Sure. You gonna
Yeah.
pay me for it?
Discount.
I really do.
Are you gonna pay me for it?
No.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going anyways.
Yeah.
He just starts cleaning this room he's in.
I'll help him out.
Well, I'd like to start cleaning to see if there's any oddly placed money that I could use.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also looking to rob.
No, it's honestly looking around. This place is very clean already.
This guy's a proficient drug addict. Holy.
Somebody opens the door and like a little kid runs in and he just looks up and says, "Get out!" And the little kid goes and runs out.
Oh.
Hey, do you want to hang out later? I'm gonna.
No,
guy seems
I have
so
to.
cool.
I have to run the shop.
What's your name?
It's the busy season. My name is. He thinks he has to think about it for a second. He goes, "It's Tajar Jir.
Taja.
Tajar
perfectly because that's how
Jir.
Taja.
Taja Jajir.
Got it. Thank you.
Cool. We'll catch you later.
Okay. All right. So Billy and Peter.
Yes.
Right, Peter. I'm glad you came with me. We're gonna do a little investigation and a little income productivity. We're gonna find those people.
Billy
that
begins
ran away.
mugging people.
No. Don't worry. This is all on the up and up. There were some bad people at that bar. They ran the bar. They basically robbed us. We're gonna get our money back.
I mean, you did pay for the services. Just because they're bad at something doesn't make them bad people. Everyone starts shitty. That's the first step to being good at something is you gotta suck at it.
And they suck at it a lot, but I am not happy with what they've done. Also, from what I've at least observed, they've most likely kidnapped and or killed the Chersks and took over their bar. So we're gonna go find them.
Well, sir, you did drink their whole firewater.
What the hell?
Oh, yes. Oh, hello. I came with you.
Oh, normally you just stand around.
No. I'm getting more comfortable with the group. I thought I'd speak up.
Oh God, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do some tracking, and like from past experiences dealing with some other bad people who like to sneak things around. I'm going to go and try to. We're gonna look in the back alleys.
If you're talking about yourself, you can just tell us. It's all right.
No, other people.
How dare you? Billy might be questionable, but I don't think he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Oh no, sir. I'm not trying to say that.
But you just did.
No, just that he skulks around in alleys.
Who doesn't?
Oh, that's true. He does like to do that. I figured it was just because he was small and shady.
Yeah. Anyways, they all bolted out.
Everybody just not like, well, yeah.
He's not wrong.
They all bolted out the back. They must have had like some path. We might be able to pick up some clues where they've gone. And I think that we can maybe track them down and get my 22 gold back.
Wait, okay. Aren't we being paid more for that than
It's not all about the payment. It's also about what they took from me.
What did they take from you?
22 gold.
Yeah, you paid them that, and they gave you what you paid for. Did you leave
it? It was
tip?
bad. No.
You have nothing to complain about. No, you don't leave a tip for bad service, Billy. That's the point.
But I wanted a refund.
Well, I don't know, sir. I've been told you should always leave a tip because sometimes they need it to because they're underpaid, really.
They're literally bandits, smugglers, Mellerin.
Well, how do you know that?
It's not hard to put two and two together, mate. Weren't you listening?
No. I'm going to be honest, sir. No. I was spending a lot of time trying to fill a cup with beans.
That's fair, and I'm not going to hold it against you.
Would you like a cup of beans?
Absolutely not. I smack it out of his hands.
Oh.
Mildred, how are you coming on the world's largest bean? Have you found it yet?
I can make a pretty big one, sir.
You can make a big bean now.
Yeah, and he concentrates for a second, and one the size of like a golf ball.
Oh, that is a big bean.
Jesus.
But I think that with a little patience and a lot more practice, you might be able to make an even bigger bean.
I think you're right, sir. And he takes a bite of it, and just beans fall out of it. Like it's just...
Ow.
That's disturbing.
Remember when I said
all
the
the way
first
down.
step of being good at something is to suck at it? You're going to be really good at beans, buddy.
Excellent. Good.
Someday.
Right, onwards. And yeah, I'm going to take him basically into the back alleys, like behind where the tavern is, and we're looking for clues to track them, possibly, or look for anything to discover where the Chersks might be.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, and Peter, you're welcome to help, or vice versa.
I'm going to help Peter, because I feel like his instincts are better than mine.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can do it that way. That can't possibly
I'm like, this guy, he knows his stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I tracked all kinds of things in the wilderness. Now, let me just see how to track on concrete. Actually, that wasn't bad for Peter. I'll take it.
Oh, wait, you get advantage.
Yeah. That just hit me. Sorry, I have to do the whole thing.
It is also...
Yeah, the first one wasn't bad.
Do you have a -1 to investigation?
I do.
Billy, what's your investigation?
+1.
Well, what the hell?
It's funny, SniperGuy. It's called
Look,
RP.
sometimes it's not
That's
about
fair.
mechanics.
That's fine. Peter, you are standing in a back alley with...
Like, I see you, like, looking at a rock. I'm like, Peter, it's not.
Yeah. Well, you're looking, and there's like very clear footprints, and you've never really looked at them, as that are running down the alley. But you are meticulously going through each and every dumpster that's back here. And Billy, you at one point see Peter open a dumpster, which just there's a full guy inside, just standing there, who just stares at him, and Peter just looks around and closes the dumpster.
Well, hold up. Wait, I don't know if Peter does that. Was it a gnome?
It was not a gnome.
Okay. Then yeah, Peter's just like, oh, sorry, go back to sleep.
But
Wait,
Billy, you
gnome?
saw that it was a guy. It was clearly a human wearing like a chef coat.
I'm like, wait, open that back up, Peter.
But he's trying to sleep, Billy.
No, he's hiding. Open it up.
Okay. And Peter knocks.
The guy bursts out and tries to run away.
Yeah, no, I jump on his back.
Okay.
Like, ah!
Yeah, no, you shove him back down into the dumpster. He says, "Just let me go. Just let me go. I don't know anything.
Yes, you do. We
Please.
didn't even ask you any questions.
Please don't eat me."
What?
What?
Who's gonna eat
Oh,
you?
no, I don't eat people anymore.
See, he doesn't.
He
eat
tries to
people
run away again.
No. Now, you were at that bar. You were at the tavern. I recognize you. You were the third meat wieldy cleaver guy.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You
I
were in
just
the
live.
outfit.
I live in this dumpster.
That's not true.
Oh, Billy, I don't feel good about beating up homeless people.
I slapped
Billy.
him. Not
He goes,
Peter.
"Hey."
Billy, I don't think you should be beating up the homeless population. I'm pretty sure that they're victims of the state.
He's not homeless. I reach into his pockets and see if he's got any gold or anything.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Billy, Billy, that's
24.
a bad look.
Okay, you reach in and narrowly avoid. He just has a knife in there, pointed up. And you pull it out, and it's like it's a butcher's knife, like a kitchen cleaver.
See?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that does sure look.
That looks weird, right?
Melrin says,
Did
"Oh
you
no,
lie to
I've
us?
got this. I know how to make him talk, sir." And he reaches in and he sits on the side and he puts 2 fingers into the dumpster, and just beans start shooting out of his fingers into the dumpster, and the dumpster starts filling up slowly with beans.
Melrin, that's a great idea. Get
Hold him
on his
down,
good
Peter.
side by offering him a meal.
Hold him down, Peter.
Why?
He needs help eating the beans.
That's
Until
not
he
how
talks.
I don't want to eat the beans. I don't want to eat the dumpster beans.
I shove him down.
Give me a contested strength check.
For the record, Peter is not helping.
That's fair. I rolled a 2.
Okay, because he rolled
It's a
he
one.
rolled a 9, so and but so
Somehow,
he's
he's
like holding on to the sides, going, "I don't want to eat the beans."
Then talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Your employer.
I don't work for anybody anymore.
Yes, but
Oh,
you did, and I
see.
want to know about it. Who is she, and what is her name, and where are the Tursks?
Oh, the Churks? Oh, you don't want to talk to them. They'll eat you.
What?
What?
Yeah, why?
Now I'm
The Tursks.
confused.
It's
When you
just
say-
he
when
like
you
kind of
say-
sits up. Everything realizes, just sort of like, make him stop doing the beans. Make him stop doing the beans.
All right, Melrin, back off on the beans. Talk.
And Melrin goes, fine.
I like the
Just-
darker side of Melrin.
Real
Melrin's just
bloodthirsty
licking his
moment.
fingers now. Like,
I could have ended you. I would.
I could have been a
Alright.
contender.
What do you mean about the Tursks and eating people?
Well, you've heard the rumors.
No.
Well, then
Enlighten me.
there were rumors, because they sleep on the ceiling, and then they disappeared one day, and so we decided we would take it, and that's been working pretty well.
So they got like hammocks strung on the ceiling?
No, they just stand up there.
Like upside
But-
down?
Yeah.
They would always joke that they were cursed or something.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Shouldn't we help them then?
No. See, the
That
rumor
makes-
is that their stew was made out of people.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that's true. I've been back here for the last 20 minutes, and all I've seen back here is beans and the stuff we threw out.
What else did you throw out?
Well, yeah, because the
Well,
chests are
they
gone.
didn't have any food when we moved in, and so we had a contact who would bring us some,
Yeah,
and then we've been selling it and making money, and I think I'm getting pretty good.
you are. And you know what? I would love to maybe hire you, but I would need to know who your contact's name is so we can set up business.
I made this beautiful roast bird.
I saw it. It
Now,
looked
see,
amazing.
a lot of people take the feathers off. I think that's wrong.
You're the guy that specializes in rustic cooking.
Melrin,
Yeah.
you said you liked the burnt feathers.
I saw your bird. Yeah.
Oh, I did, sir. The burnt feathers are a delicacy where I'm from.
There you
Right,
go.
they're just bird chips. I get
Okay,
it.
okay,
I
all right.
understand.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Had
got
fish
off on
and
the
chips,
wrong foot
bird
here.
and chips,
Yeah, maybe we got off on the wrong foot here.
chicken and chips.
Meow just hears this from the town away and is freaking out.
What's your name, sir?
I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that.
Tell me your name.
But you don't have a boss. If you don't have a boss, who's telling you not to introduce yourself?
Why do you want to know my name?
Because
How
we're
about
gonna
this?
go into
I
business
think
together.
I don't want to go into business. I just would like to leave. I'll tell you what you want to know, but
Fine. I don't care about your name. Who's your contact? Who's giving you the food?
oh, I never contacted them directly, but a guy would show up with a big burlap sack.
What was his name?
We didn't get his name. We gave him some money, and he dropped off the money. He dropped off the food, and then we gave him a little more money for the taxes.
What
Oh,
did he look
okay,
like?
He wore a black hood.
Where
Ah,
did you meet
black
him?
hood.
He
you
had
say?
he had a chin. He had like a little. There was like a little soul patch on it.
Oh, okay. That's more helpful because like everybody has a chin, so you can see how.
Not
that's-
everybody. I've seen a man what didn't have a chin.
Oh, okay. Well, most
people
people,
have-
He
have
couldn't talk
chin.
no good.
All right, Melrin, give him more beans. He's not being honest.
No, no,
with
no! I did see a chinless man.
Hey, where did your contact meet you guys? Like, where did he wait for you?
Out here.
Oh, in the alley.
Yeah, out in the back of the alley.
How often does he show up?
He would show up about once a week. He'd knock on the door, and then we'd answer it, and we'd exchange coin back here. It's pretty secluded.
Was there a specific time of day, or like day of the week?
It was on Thursdays.
Thursday.
What day is it right
Okay.
now?
Second day of the week, Thursday.
It is Wednesday.
First day of
Oh.
the week.
Yes, the weeks start on Wednesday,
Right? Yeah, everybody knows that.
and then it's a 5-day week that ends on Friday,
Yes.
Hmm.
and then it goes
And
back
there's
to
two,
Wednesday.
like, floating days.
Right. Yeah. No, we know how days work.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday.
Yeah. Everybody knows how days work. I'm glad we've got this established.
Great. I'm
I'm
gonna
just
leave
looking at
now.
Melrin. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Well, he's
Melrin
saying
looks at you and
that
goes,
Mon-
"That's how the days work."
Really?
How do you not know that,
Take a swig again.
Billy? All right. And he comes at night, you said?
No, well, sometimes during the day, sometimes at night, he would just come up with the big burlap sack full of food.
Okay. Okay.
Right. You know
Thank
what?
you.
I'm,
You have
I'm
been
happy
very
with this.
helpful.
Yeah. And
Would you
you're-
like a meal?
He's got one.
No.
Beans.
Oh.
He tries to clamber out again. Okay, and
All right.
then he hops out and says, "Oh, it works that time."
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Scamper on.
goodbye, and then
If
he just
I
runs
see- Yeah.
just runs away.
You still
Good
owe me
luck on the
22
job,
gold,
hon.
though.
He tosses the knife back at you, like at your feet, like there you go.
All right. Well, we got a good lead there. It's good.
He was a pleasant fella.
He was. I wish he had my gold.
Melvin just says, "He might have had your gold. I could have taken it."
Melrin, calm down. It's okay. It's only 22
Okay.
gold.
I think I might have been around you too long, sir.
What?
Yeah, you got a little dark there, Melrind.
That's fine. That's the brown sugar.
Exactly. Makes everything sweeter.
Yeah, that's it.
I
what?
think,
What did I say?
Do we get a thing back from Hellyth at that point? The message.
Yeah, at that point,
Sending
everybody hears Hellyth.
Oh, Peter just responds with, "Yes."
What? I'm sorry, Hellyth. Could you please repeat what
was
you
the
had
message
said?
again?
Yeah.
I
Was
said,
it you up?
"Call you up."
Yeah, and I'll reply saying, "Meet back outside the tavern. We have a lead."
I'll reply, "Yep, am drugs, RS."
Ham drugs.
I'm drunk.
Well, Billy, I don't know much about the drugs, but I think Meow might be like really high right now.
I mean, he was with Osa, right?
Well, yeah,
Well, there you go.
but they were buying drugs, not doing drugs.
Well, that's usually how it goes.
Never met
It starts
Osa.
with buying, and then it goes to doing.
Ow.
You got to test the merchandise.
Gotta test the merchandise.
Okay. I didn't know that. So is it free samples then? Do you just get free samples of drugs?
You know, the first hit's always free.
Oh, really? So I could just go from drug dealer to drug dealer getting free drugs?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Now the hobby makes a lot more sense.
There you go.
All right, so I'll make my way back to the tavern.
All right, so I assume Osa and Meow are doing the same. We can't hear you, Osa. Oh,
you're muted on yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
there we go.
There's,
Oh, I thought it was just intentional. I thought it was a statement.
I was muted on purpose most of this time, because there's a child behind me. Anyway,
Kiddo making that noise, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just following. Meow.
Okay, so
Now-
everybody meets back up. Go ahead.
Yeah. Osa, drugs, potion.
So I don't know what's going on, but like none of the guards have
Potion.
any idea where
Now?
the Tursks might be. They
Now?
keep telling me to go check
Now.
the tavern, but
You say now?
now.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find
Fine.
bench.
Are you guys doing this in front of them, or?
No, on the way, like before they came,
Oh,
I
okay.
assume.
So you said it was like 5 vials, right? That was like
Mhm.
specific.
Yeah, one
Just like,
one you're supposed to like
hey,
light
okay.
and just inhale. Like you're supposed to put it on the ground and just like breathe it in. And then one says you mix with water and pour into your ear.
That's a
there's-
weird way to
Okay.
take drugs.
Yeah, there's one that's very specific that you put it under your third toe.
Some weird druid shit.
From the left or from
yeah,
the
I mean
right?
It does not
is
say.
D&D, right?
Okay.
Okay, third toe.
What
One
if
of
you
them
only have 2 toes?
One of them is a little vial of powder that you are supposed to sprinkle in a circle around yourself, and then stand in the circle and then not touch it. And when are you guys doing these as
For
you
how
go?
long?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
it doesn't say how long to do it, but as soon as you like close the circle and fully stand up, it just like hits you, and you are very high.
Osa starts freaking out really bad.
Right, Hellyth. I don't know where Osa and Meow are, but yeah, we got some information. That's the good news.
And the last one's just some nice chamomile tea.
Oh.
To help you after all the other come down after the end.
All right, potion done. Billy. Helen.
Do we hear that?
Yeah, are you using your Cynic Stone, or are you just yelling at the air?
I'm just yelling at the air.
You haven't moved at all. You're standing in front of Drugsara.
Everybody who's not Meow, give me a perception check.
I got a 4.
18.
Oh, I'm waiting for the nat 20. No, okay. With an 18, you for a moment, Hellyth, you thought you heard something on the wind, but
Hey, Peter, have you used your sending stone yet?
Peter can't respond because he already replied.
I thought you guys were near each other now.
No, like
Oh.
we're all like the 3 of us are all together
Yeah,
at the
No,
tavern.
I haven't. I mean, I
Or 4.
replied, but that's all.
Can you send Osa and say like, hey, where are you?
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, Osa, where are you?
Hey, Osa, where are you?
So just replies, drugs are us.
Here's a drugs are us. I imagine that's how they are drugs.
All right, so I guess we're gonna go find an
Right.
apothecary.
We'll start wandering and we'll talk. I
Yeah,
guess.
Melrin just says, "Oh, I know that place." Just
All right. Lead the way.
leads you to. Okay.
Now we know why all his spells ended up leading to
Does he
beams.
frequented?
This is.
There was some permanent damage done there.
It says,
That's why all
"Oh,
his spells are beans.
why, sir? I love Tajajajajar. He's one of my best friends." But yeah, he meets up with Osa and Meow, and now the whole group is together as the two of you trip out on a bench.
Right. We did some investigative tracking and slight torture. We
Wait,
found.
you tortured him? I thought I was there the whole time.
I didn't.
Sir, we didn't torture nobody.
All right.
No, you just like offered him a free meal because
Not for lack of trying.
Okay.
Look,
We could go
anyways,
back and do it again.
maybe we will.
Oh, good.
No. No, thank you.
We
Very good,
found one
Mr.
of
Bruce.
Yes, we found one of the alleged chefs, and they've moved into the church. Apparently, they sleep on the ceiling. The Churks. I don't think that's a normal
I
gnome
kept hearing
thing.
that too.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they said we were told that they were cursed.
And that they might be cannibals a little bit.
Give me a
apparently
history
they eat
check.
people.
Anybody who would like to determine if that is a normal gnome thing.
Yeah. 13. Wow. We're not good at history.
No,
okay.
I have
Hellyth-
+4 to history.
Hellyth on a nat 1, you're pretty sure that's a normal gnome thing.
Swamp gnomes were doing, right?
Everybody else, no, that's not a normal gnome thing.
Anyways, those people, they moved into the bar after the church disappeared, and they were trying to make a quick buck, and I think we found a smuggling lead. Unfortunately, it goes back to the cult because it's a black hooded figure that was making the deliveries. What?
We don't know that they're cultists. There's lots of people. You wear cloaks, don't you?
No? With my big hat. My traword.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
In relation to the curse thing, can I make an Arcana check to see if I might have a better idea of what is going on with that?
Sure. Anything comes to mind about a curse? And
Probably not. 8.
not with an 8. No. Yeah, you've not heard of any curses that involve sleeping on the ceiling.
All right, so he's supposed to show up tomorrow.
Yeah. He said that they get a delivery once a week, and it's going to happen tomorrow night. I think we should do some slight, maybe breaking and entering, and act as the people who run the establishment.
So
Okay.
my only concern with that is it was just shut down by health and safety, and all contents were claimed by the kingdom.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
So
They
let's
have
not-
so much money. It's fine.
My concern is getting arrested for camping out there overnight.
Oh, you just need to run fast. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna go find a tavern to sleep in.
I don't know that I want to get arrested. It sounds pretty unpleasant. Aren't we in trouble because we were doing illegal stuff to begin with? Oh, wait. These are foreign representatives of the city guard. All we have to do is tell them that we're working for the city guard.
No.
I'm sure they'll be willing to work with us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To be clear,
What?
you are not technically working for the city guard.
But we're doing a project for the city.
Yeah, but it's an open project that anyone can accept, so just
Right.
so you're aware.
technically, And also, technically, the city did not hire us to hunt down people who were still bringing food in. The city hired us to stop people from stopping food from getting in.
Bringing food in is what the city wants to happen.
Right. Like, they're probably like, yeah, can you get that guy's contact and give him everyone's number?
Anyways, it's the cult, and that's not good. I'm gonna go stake out the alley tonight.
Well, they're
there's
not
a
gonna be there
lovely.
tonight, right?
It's well, we need somebody watching at all times.
Oh, you do you, whatever, Billy. I'm gonna go find a room.
I'm gonna go with Hellyth.
I'm gonna stick with Billy.
I would like to watch Allie.
I've got a.
Right. I have a great spot for us to camp out, mates. It's
Ooh.
great.
Is there like a tavern across the street? Where's the nearest like establishment?
There's probably one like a block down. Sure, yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna go down there. I'm gonna like I could see it from here. I'm like, all right, Osa, Meow, when you guys come down, whatever. Billy, when you get bored, we're gonna be down over there.
Right. All right, let's go, lads. And like I walk us confidently to the back alley, to the dumpster, and I open it up full of beans. I say, right here, mates.
Wait, Mel.
It's maybe like a quarter full and has like fully gelled.
So it's on its way to becoming solid.
Oh,
Valorant
you didn't
was
tell me you were
here.
getting everybody snacks, Billy. Oh wait,
No,
Hellyth, we have already left.
I went the other direction. Yeah, I just
Okay,
turned around and
okay.
walked.
Okay, never mind. Peter does not say that.
Yeah, we're gonna camp out here, and we can we got food available. It's great, and we can be in here 24 hours.
Cool. Yeah,
Why
sounds
don't
great.
we? Why don't?
Do you guys want to hotbox this dumpster?
Billy kind of shrugs like, yeah.
Cool. I've got a bunch of riverweed left. from,
At that
last
point,
house.
the health inspectors exit out the back and see you all standing there. And one of them looks.
Looking in a dumpster full of beans.
They like turn and they're locking the door, and they look at you and says, "Hey, no loitering!
We're not loitering. Jesus.
That guy just talked about setting up a camp.
What are you talking about?
You can't sleep in the streets.
We're
I'm not gonna
sleeping
sleep in the
in
streets.
the dumpster.
That counts. Find a tavern."
Wow.
This is the tavern we were going to stay at. We paid for a room.
Well, this tavern's closed.
Okay, then give us our money back.
I don't have your money.
Okay, then we're sleeping here.
No, you're not.
We paid for a service.
You can sleep in jail.
You could sleep in jail too. Anybody can do that.
Look,
Might be
All
All
right.
this is not my department, but I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna tell a guard to come patrol through here. And if you guys are sleeping here, they're gonna be mad. So just
Okay.
heads
See you
up.
later.
That's fair.
Bye-bye.
Billy.
Anyway.
One of them
Are
just
the- are the
spits into
guards-
the beans.
Ah, come on, man.
Our food.
They're already in a dumpster.
Yeah, like
It's different. That's
that's
on top
probably
now.
cleaner.
It's on top now, and that's gross. We weren't gonna eat the bottom beans.
How tall is this tavern?
You always eat the middle beans.
How tall is the tavern?
Yep.
It is. What do you mean? Like, do you want an actual foot measurement or?
I need to know how difficult it would be to get onto the roof.
There's like you're in an alley that's got like some walls and some other buildings, and there's a dumpster. You could get up onto the roof. Yeah.
Let's climb up onto the roof of the tavern and sleep up there.
Or break in.
Yeah, let's just break into the tavern. They're gone. It's
We're
fine.
done.
Fine, fuck it.
Billy picks the lock.
Give me a sleight of hand check there, Billy.
Can I assist?
How?
I got an 11.
Yeah, it's not a good lock. Yeah, we're with an 11. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool. And then we just lock it behind us.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, like the doorknob's a little rattly. Like people already did this, what you guys are doing, and ran a tavern for a while. Like
Honestly, before we go to bed, maybe we check out like the upstairs. I don't think we did that.
Yeah.
there is not an upstairs.
There's
Where
no
did they sleep?
No corpses upstairs.
On the ceiling.
On
They
the
just
ceiling.
slept on the ceiling
There's
of
like
the tavern.
there is like a double height ceiling in here. Like it's very tall. It's like nice and roomy up there because there's like a fire in here and there's like a chimney that lets the smoke out. And
beds on the ceiling?
there are not beds on the ceiling, but like looking up there, you can tell that like there's some spots that are like they're like are individual. There's 3 or 4 different spots looking at the ceiling where you're like that doesn't like the thatch is disturbed up there.
That's weird.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I just said that's weird.
Oh, I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna try and get up there and check it out.
How?
Climbing.
What are you gonna? Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
sure.
He's
all right.
a monk. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Give me a dexterity check, or an acrobatics or an athletics or one of those to balance precariously on a few chairs.
Oh, acrobatics? Cool. I'll use that instead.
Yeah, sure.
I'll help. I'll
You're
balance.
Cirque du Soleil your way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm his balance weight.
That's fine. Yeah. With a 17, absolutely. Yeah. It's a little rickety, and people are definitely looking at you like this is going to be an injury. But
I'm like on the 4th chair up, like hanging off it to keep it balanced.
Yeah, you're up there. You're good. You can now see it. And when you're up here closer, it looks like if you lay down like fresh straw. Mm-hmm. Which you've seen before, working in the monastery, helping out with the animals there and stuff. That like laying down fresh straw, and then the animals like walk a path across it. You can kind of see that. So it looks like someone was like standing on this.
So it's on the inside. It's
so you are on the
upwards,
inside.
Not downward.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay, cool. That's fucking weird. And then I'm just gonna jump off. I've got slow fall.
Yeah. All right. You're fine. Hellyth, what do you do? You're finding a different.
Yeah, if we want to go through this, we can go through this. But I figured we'd just go in and get a room.
I will also, like, in the meantime, I'll send a sending stone message say, FYI, we broke in if you want a free place to stay.
I guess, like, yeah, I'm like halfway through, like, hey, can I get a room for like 5 people? And then I get that, and I'm like, never mind, we're good. And then walk out.
That barmaid's like, wait, but
on our way.
Is there any food left in the kitchen?
Yeah, let's go fucking look for food or
Yeah,
whatever.
I assume they didn't carry, and I assume the bar is stopped.
It's pretty close to running out at this point, especially because you guys ate the 2 big feasts. They went through a lot. Like they were running out of stuff to give you because they're getting a new shipment tomorrow, and so they just didn't have much left.
Okay. Do we want to try and sell this food to a different tavern to recoup our losses from what we spent at this tavern and lost?
I like the idea, but also I feel like that goes against our main
love the hustle,
objective,
or
which is to help.
Let's make a good meal.
Help hen matter. Yeah, let's just eat it. Like, let's have a cooking montage.
Peter, my parents run a restaurant. I'm sure I know how to prepare some sort of food.
Oh yeah, and I've cooked.
Peter cooked. Peter cooked food. We serve food.
And eat this food.
We serve celebration wine.
The sun goes down.
I'm gonna try the celebration wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some mix. I'm gonna do some mixology for everybody. It's gonna be great.
What is the role for cooking?
Survival.
Survival.
I never know.
Survival, perfect.
What do we roll for
I do
cooking?
miss 3.5, which had like individual profession.
Are we doing survival for cooking?
Yeah, survival for cooking.
Okay, we got a 22 and a 12.
All right, yeah, 22. Oh, so you're whipping stuff up. You are scrounging around in there and making
different types of meat pies and stuff because my dad loves making pies because you can throw them at people and you can eat them.
You can hide birds in them and
great.
Peter just has a pot of water on the stove that he's just dumping chunks of stuff into because it's hard to fuck up a stew.
Yeah, that's also true.
Hellyth, you can make some tea if you want. Like there's a
I'm gonna make some tea and I'm gonna prestidigitate all the food so it tastes delicious regardless of how well it turned out.
Is that a thing you can do?
Is
Yeah,
that a
you can
thing
flavor
you
up
can do?
to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. It doesn't actually change like what it benefits you. It just makes it taste good.
I feel like you should have to mash all the food into a cubic foot square to be able to do it's a cantrip though, so you could do it
multiple times. Yeah.
What can I do a sleight of hand to make some drinks?
Out of what?
The alcohol.
Soup.
What alcohol?
Did they take
All
the
the
food?
alcohol's gone?
Yeah, there's like nothing left. You guys had like the last bottle.
Why is the rum gone?
Yeah, why is there no rum?
Wait,
in fact,
the celebration
give me
wine is still here, right?
whatever you guys had left of it. Billy, give me a
I was gonna take a shot.
perception check.
A perception check? How about persuasion?
No?
14.
Billy, with a 14, like as you're looking for ale and everything, it's kind of occurring to you that like they wouldn't have had, like, even if they were getting shipments every week, if they're getting shipments once a week from one guy, and this is a tavern that sees like any regular amount of business, they're going to need more ways to get alcohol. And if they're running this dry, they've either not been getting it, or they haven't been producing it, or whatever they would normally be doing before these people took it over. These guys couldn't figure it out and weren't doing it. And so they were just kind of running down the stock and trying to figure something out, but...
Huh. Well, no booze, unfortunately.
Hey, Billy, you want to make a late night liquor run with me? Find a liquor store.
I guess before they do, is the bar in the back, like the private bar, is that empty too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I put like I get my ski mask on. What I do want to look around a little bit. There was a rumor about the church cooking people. While we're staying tonight, maybe we can do a little investigation and see if we can find any leftovers or anything weird that might be hidden away.
Yeah. See if they have any invoices anywhere, maybe. Find the manager's office.
Yeah, is there like an office? I know there's a kitchen, the VIP room, the main room.
There's the VIP room, the kitchen, and the main room, and that is the only rooms in here as far as you guys know.
Is
Yeah,
there
let's
a
scour this
ladder?
place.
There's not a ladder.
Okay. Is there anything Peter can prop against the wall to climb it and check the ceiling?
I mean, you can put a bunch of chairs up, like
yeah, I mean, like the chairs
Yeah,
are still
sure.
standing.
I'm gonna make
Yeah,
a
there's
table.
still a tower to stupidity in the middle of the room.
There's 8 chairs stacked right here, Peter. Just
Yeah.
hop on up.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Peter would like to check the table for, the ceiling for signs of like how the gnomes were sticking to the ceiling.
I mean, I would say that, like, just looking at it, you can't really tell. There's nothing up there. And Osa was already up there, so I'm not going to make you roll, but it's just, you've seen what you've seen up there.
Probably magic.
Okay.
That's why I don't
A
trust
wizard
magic.
did it.
Okay. Worth a shot.
It was, I agree. Yeah. See if they have an anti-gravity device or something cool.
Or
So-
I
like
could help Meow fly.
claw marks.
So you guys have eaten. You've kind of gotten, I'm going to say, your bedroll's out for the night.
I run over to the other tavern and I just bring back like a pitcher of mead
There you go.
or whatever. Whatever was on the serving counter that I could just grab and run out.
Was it a constitution check for a shot of the fire wine?
Yes. But this is just mead. It's just...
Right, but I took it, like, if there's any left, I'm going to take a shot.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Oof,
Nope.
Jesus.
It's yeah, you definitely
Yes,
react.
Yeah, Hellyth. I told you it was bad, Hellyth. I wasn't lying. I am quite the drinker.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is amazing. I have never felt. Oh my god, Peter, you are like my best friend.
Hellyth is just slowly spinning in a circle, pointing her fingers.
Did you guys see how fast I just spun around?
Someone get the bucket. I'm also, before I go to bed, I'm going to up the security a little bit. Like, I'm gonna definitely like put some like door stops in the doors and everything else that I possibly could do, just so we don't get awoken by health inspectors.
Sure.
Osa's going to try and sleep on the tower of chairs.
That is not going to be comfortable. It just immediately...
The chair on top has to be upright. He's just going to, train his monk dexterity and try and do some meditating. on
All
the tower of
right.
chairs.
Hellyth is going to climb up on top of the bar and reenact fights from when she was in the Navy for everyone.
That's very difficult because Billy's trying to sleep on the bar.
Yes. Well, let's say that she doesn't make a lot of friends at parties.
Alice, stop stepping on me. I'm trying to sleep.
Get the hell off the bar. I'm trying to use it.
All right. As everybody beds down for the evening, a few hours pass, and you are awoken in the dead of night. It's quiet outside, except many of you. Actually, who's got the highest passive perception?
Probably me.
I think it's Osa.
I have
got a 15.
Yeah.
I've got 14.
Yeah.
Okay, Osa, you wake up
10.
Okay.
and you hear footsteps
Inside, outside.
inside, coming
What do
from
I see from my perch?
From your perch. You don't see anything.
Bird's eye
You
view.
can see everything in here. It's the bright enough on the streets and everything coming in through the windows that
Okay.
you can see, but there's nobody
No
in here.
shadows or
But
anything.
no shadows. Nothing's moving as far as you can tell. But you hear footsteps
Look up.
Inside this room or like in a room that I'm
inside this room, and you guys are in the
Cool.
main
I'm just
room.
gonna watch to see if anything starts floating.
But let's take a quick break before you do anything, and we will be right back.
Cool.
Sounds good.
It's the middle of the night. The party is here, sleeping. Osa is awoken and can hear the sound of footsteps echoing through the tavern.
Oh, can I see everybody, including the Bean Wizard, sleeping?
Yep.
Okay, so it's
The
not
Bean
somebody
Wizard
who-
is sitting in the corner, fully like leaned up, sitting up, with his hands like this, and is fully asleep.
Okay. Is the front door to the tavern open?
No, everything's closed.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep an eye out and see if anything gets like picked up or moved.
Okay. You keep watch for a little bit, and nothing happens. You still hear some footsteps, and there's some, gentle creaking of something moving around.
Are the
but
footsteps moving around the room?
yeah,
I'm gonna try and throw a dart at him.
okay. Give me an attack roll.
Uh-oh. Rolled an 8.
You throw one just kind of in the general direction of where you think the footsteps are coming from, and it hits the ground, and nothing happens.
Footsteps still going?
Yeah. There's actually,
Okay.
like, as soon as the dart hits the ground, there is a brief moment where the footsteps stop and then kind of pick back up again. And you can
Okay.
hear, and like listening in closely, it's multiple sets of footsteps.
Interesting.
Does the dart hitting the ground wake us up?
I was going to then yell, Peter,
How
go
drunk
out
are
the
you,
back door,"
Hellyth?
while I dive for the front door.
That's a better question. How drunk is Hellyth right now? Does she wake up?
I mean, you only had the one.
Osa, can you clarify what you asked Peter to do to that
I was
door?
going to yell for Peter to like block the kitchen door or the door to the back, and I was going to dive for the front door.
Okay.
Okay, and so you yell. Everybody else hears that, wakes up.
I wake up. I think we discovered that Billy and I are spooning, and I
Yeah.
wake up and
I'm
notice
the
it, and I
big spoon.
shove Billy off the
Ah!
the bar.
Yeah, Billy, you wake up hitting the ground.
I think Peter rises to a sitting position and is already chucking an axe at the back door.
So yeah, your axe hits the kitchen door. But like everybody, there's a moment of brief flurry of action. Everybody moves around, and then everybody stops and kind of waits and looks, and it's just silent.
Weren't we waiting for somebody?
I don't know. Somebody was walking around in here, like a group
What
of
the-
people.
Like
the-
inside? Outside? Because
I locked the doors twice.
Yeah, inside.
Oh
Somebody's
shit!
walking around.
Peter looks up.
There's nobody on the ceiling.
Okay.
The door stops are like, you guys check the kitchen. The door stops are still in place. The front door is
That's
stopped
a really
up.
good call.
It's just like 30 dudes on the ceiling.
Is there any food in the kitchen suddenly?
No, it's exactly as you left it.
We should look for trap doors on the floor. Start
Peter.
knocking on the floor.
Peter would like to use his magic awareness to see if there are any active spells inside of the building.
No, unless you guys have any, of your own stuff. There's nothing in the building that you're aware of. Osa, do you want to give me an investigation check to search for trapdoors?
Sure. Pretty bad at these, but...
Can I help him?
Sure.
$18.
With an 18, looking around, you are kind of tapping on the floor, peeking under rugs, and you do find that behind the bar, in a corner, under a rug, moving the rug across, there is a very subtle latch, and there is a padlock on it.
I'm breaking it.
And it says, and inscribed above the padlock in the wood, it says, "Do not open, danger."
I'm breaking it.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. But hey, guys, found a padlock.
Yeah, can we deal with this in the morning? I'm really hungover right now.
Oh, I'm way too curious to go back to sleep right now. Aren't you, Hellyth? Aren't you curious?
Hellyth is has wrapped wounds.
Yeah, at this point, if you guys choose to continue,
5 hit points.
you have had a short rest, but will not have had a long rest.
If the party is gonna go with it, then yeah, sure, I'll spend some hit die.
I'm going. I mean, I'm willing.
Okay.
To wait. Willing to go with whatever everyone wants to do.
I'm more concerned about the spell cat. I'm ready to go at any time. Literally,
Okay, well-
all I ever need is an hour of rest a day.
That's not true.
Billy, can you pop this
You
lock?
know what?
What was
We'll-
that?
We'll probably survive.
You want me to pick the lock?
Yeah, can you pick the lock?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I thought Osa already broke it off.
No, he was going to, and I was like, oh wait.
I was asked to
rolled-
wait. I had
I
my
rolled
quarterstaff
a
up and I was about to
15.
smash it.
To pick the lock.
Yeah, you pop the lock.
Okay. Who's going down first? Oh, me? Cool. And I jump in the hole.
Oh, okay.
There's like a
volunteer,
little
but sure.
ladder here. It goes down into a little wine cellar kind of area.
Osa doesn't
Jumping
use the
in.
ladder though.
Yeah. I jump.
Peter scrambles to try to follow Osa and will use the ladder.
Osa, as soon as you hit the ground,
Superhero
you
landing. Like,
do you have any light source?
Let me see. I have torches, but they wouldn't be lit, so no.
Right. Okay. It's dark down here.
That's okay.
It is pitch black, and you hear from the darkness further back, based on where you guys are in the tavern. You are behind the bar. You've jumped down, and so this underground area is underneath the main floor of the bar.
How would the bar have normally been lit?
There are torches and stuff in the bar.
Is there
but-
one here in the corner next to us?
Yeah, you could probably grab one easily, but it's not lit.
All right, so I'm gonna grab one and then I'm gonna light it with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Thing.
But as you're doing that, Osa,
Sure.
you hear from the darkness a voice say, "Hello. Have you come to help us?"
Are you the what are they called? The
Church?
Chersk.
Are you the Chersks?
We are.
Oh, probably. Yeah. What are you guys kidnapped, locked up down here? Or what?
Cannibalists.
We sleep here sometimes after all the rumors, so we don't want to alarm you, but this is our establishment, and I think someone has been keeping us from coming up.
Yeah, we broke the lock. There were bandits using your kitchen. We use your kitchen too. Sorry about that. We didn't know you were here.
Oh, but you scared away the bandits.
No, the health inspector did. Unfortunately, your establishment did get an F on its inspection.
Oh, that's extremely unfortunate. We've
I
tried
know, I'm
really
really
hard
sorry.
to keep that up.
Anyway, you want to come up? I'm sure you don't like being stuck down here.
No, it's actually quite cozy. In fact, some of us are quite hungry.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go back up to sleep upstairs. You can leave whenever you want.
I think maybe you should stay here with us.
Nah, I don't have
Or-
dark
Maybe
vision.
on the
It's really
ladder
dark.
yet.
Do you have any sort of creature we could eat?
Hey, Melrin.
Hmm?
I got
Said
a
they're
bean
hungry.
wizard.
Well, I'd be happy to put some beans down there, sir.
Please do.
Yeah, I got a guy that can give you like a golf ball bean that's full of other beans.
Aye, we need meat, fresh blood.
Oh, I've got some meat pie left over upstairs. I can bring on down, and then I start climbing the ladder.
You
because
smell-
Can I roll insight on these guys. This voice.
Delicious.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay, what are you trying to figure out?
While he says you smell delicious.
Yeah, you got a nat 20.
I'm leaving.
What do you want to know about you smell delicious?
I'm leaving. Okay, bye. And then I'm gonna close and relock it because it was picked and not broken.
Give me a acrobatics check.
To just jump up the ladder.
Because you hear, at this point, you hear the footsteps start sprinting toward you.
Can I get help from somebody if I like Peter, grab my arms as I like jump up?
Yeah.
Peter was already coming down the ladder, so yeah.
And I'll say with a nat 20 insight, you don't even need to. You hear the intent in the voice,
Right.
and immediately start moving, and you make it up and padlock that door as you hear banging on the other side of the door, and it's rattling and shaking. And after a little bit, it subsides, and you hear the footsteps go back to moving around.
Hey, talk to me. I'm knocking on the door. Hey.
They remain silent.
Well,
Should
shit,
we-
We could have worked out a deal of some sort.
What?
Okay.
What kind of a deal are you gonna make out? Like,
We can
those
feed them
sounded
cultists
like
or
spookums.
bandits.
Look, we can go get a cow or something and throw it down there. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, carnivores exist. They haven't eaten in who knows how long. I just don't want them to eat meat.
Oh, I mean that's a fair point.
Obviously, this is
Okay.
a beloved establishment.
Yeah. They own this place. They have to be like, unless they're eating people all the time.
What if
That's
We-
funny.
Yeah, right? Crazy.
what if we let them eat Billy?
What?
Wait, yeah, what? What the fuck?
I
Why
have
did we-
concerns, Meow.
I feel like that wouldn't solve the problem. Like, there's not enough
what-
there.
Oh no!
Why? Why do you
Melrin
want
just
them
says, "Well, it's an interesting idea, but I think we should hear him out."
Why should we feed? Why do you want to kill Billy?
No, Sandy thought doesn't work. Sorry, health potion talk.
Look, I'm the
No,
smallest
no,
person
why-
here. It'll only
Right?
last
If
them for
feed them
maybe
anyone, it's
6
here.
hours.
Oh no, axes are very hard to digest.
Can I go look for like some rats in the city or something? Try to catch them.
I will say that the Green Keep is remarkably clean, and the whole time you guys have been here, you have not seen any rats.
Are there any?
Is
like,
there still any raw meat left in this, like the food that we had found?
There is not. You're basically out of food.
Are
We
there
ate
any
the last of it.
Any like pet shops around?
With what money?
The 24-hour pet shop. You're like, I need some
It's the middle of the
gerbils.
Yeah, there are no 24-hour pet shops nearby.
It's the middle of the night.
Oh, this was the perfect time to have night owls. Owl Emporium.
Yeah, the Night Owl Emporium. So
I need
Owl-
a cat. I need a cat right now.
The bat.
So wait,
that only sells
Osa, we take
bats.
all of your river weed, we make a big bundle, we light it on fire, we drop it in there and close the lid.
and they mellow out.
But
Yeah.
now, wait, don't.
No, they're gonna get
drugs make
hungry.
you-
They're gonna
Yeah.
get hungrier.
I thought drugs
there-
made you more hungry.
I will
Was there
say
one-
at this, as you guys are making this, having this discussion, you realize you haven't heard the footsteps in a while.
Maybe they're gone.
That's weird.
I'm gonna look around.
Everything in here is totally fine.
It's the same as it was.
What about on the ceiling?
The ceiling's fine.
Should we burn this place down?
That would
Well,
let
wait,
them out.
but you just told me they were just normal carnivorous people like
We
lizard
need
folk
to
or
we
something.
need to wait for a contact before we burn the building down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's how we get the contact to talk, is we throw him in the cellar with the cannibals.
Or just
I
hang
like
him
that.
over the cellar.
Pretty sure
thought-
they're
wait.
occultists.
Yeah.
No, Peter, I'm pretty sure they're occultists. It's fine. We'll confirm,
why do
and
you
then we'll
think-
throw them in
Why do you think they're cultists, Billy?
because they have a black hood.
What?
You didn't go down there. How do you know they're wearing hoods?
No,
He needs the contact.
But you've seen people wear cloaks before, right?
No, he's
People that weren't cultists, you know?
Nah,
Never,
they're all cultists now.
never once have you ever seen anyone in a
I'm just
cloak.
gonna go lay back down next to the bar.
I mostly deal with people wearing tricorns and other kinds of hats, not so much hoods.
Wake me up if you guys decide to open the danger cellar again.
Yeah, Osa's gonna sleep on top of the trapdoor.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they gonna poke him through the holes in the trapdoor? You seem tasty.
Like in a chair on the trapdoor.
Yeah. Just a machete up through the door, yeah. Right. I'm gonna go back to bed. And I go back up on the counter. I'm like, Hellyth?
Finger.
All right. Yeah, go on the other side.
All right. Are you guys doing watches?
Yeah, Peter will take the first watch. He's very awake and very curious. In fact, I don't even think he acknowledges it as a watch. He just like sits cross-legged and just kind of stares at Osa in the door without saying anything.
Okay.
Osa kind of like looks over at like closes his eyes and then like keeps looking at Peter, staring at him. Is like, you want the chair?
Oh no,
Do we have
no,
beef,
that's
dude?
fine. You just go to sleep, Osa. I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
Okay.
Oh, so at one point you wake up and Melran's trying to sneak a finger in there so he can just start filling it with beans.
I'm gonna slap his hand.
Yeah. Fine.
And then I'll take second watch whenever Peter needs to go to sleep.
Okay. I don't know if Peter wakes you. I think Peter might just like doze off without knowing it, or rather, you'll wake up and I'm asleep, but my eyes are still open and I haven't moved.
I'll take the third watch as well, and I'll probably try to sneak into the bar nearby to get another drink. So it might be a little.
That's not a watch.
Yeah, it might. Look, I'm on watch, but I'm gonna take a little $5 to take a break and get some beer.
This isn't a union job.
Yeah, we'll say that throughout the evening, everybody who is on watch occasionally hears some footsteps, often quieter
From below.
That you had heard, and they're like really like it sounds like people are walking on the same floor as you are, and like it's not muffled at all, if that makes sense.
Because they're
They're on the ceiling,
'cause
but they're
they're-
under the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And so you are hearing that occasionally throughout the night, but otherwise nobody talks. There's no weird incursion or anything, and you have a restful evening for the most part, and gain the benefits of a long rest.
In the middle of the night at one point, Osa bolts upright and goes, "They're vampire bats. They're on the scene."
Peter immediately wakes up and throws an axe at the door.
Everybody wakes up again.
Sorry.
The door has 2 massive gouges in it.
Yeah. All right. Well, how do we want to deal with the situation down here? Like, honestly, I think we see who the smuggler is. Maybe threaten to throw him into the pit to get him to talk about his ideas on how he gets the goods into the Green Keep.
Yeah, and then we just hope that the health inspectors don't come back and find us squatting here.
Oh yeah, we should probably clear out for a little bit.
Yeah.
But we can't clear out because if we leave, we might miss him.
There's a tavern
No.
across the street, right?
There's also the
It's down the
garbage
block.
dump.
They're down
The
the
guards
block.
aren't going to still be looking. It's fine.
Oh,
Are there any-
okay.
They look 3 times and they're done.
So we're just gonna take turns in the bean dumpster, the bean
Yeah.
bin.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the owners of the tavern are downstairs. So if the guards show up, we just say, "Oh, the owners are cool with us being here." We open the door, let them out.
Aren't the guards gonna get suspicious when we have to unlock the door that the owners are in?
No. Here's the thing: we'll have it unlocked, and I'll just be sitting on it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable.
Sounds good.
They
to me.
won't know.
Exactly. So we'll have the lock off, and then one of us can be sitting on it, and if guards show up,
Just
we'll
be
say,
standing there casually. It's fine.
Yeah, just leaning against the wall.
They're
And it's
gnomes.
like, "Oh, the
They
owners know we're
can't
here."
pick you up. It's fine.
Yeah, the owners know we're here. They're cool with it, and then vampire
say-
people pop out of
And,
the
and then
basement.
they try and argue with us, and we'll just say like, "Oh, would you like to speak to the Chursks?" And then they'll leave.
Yeah,
There's a knock on the back kitchen door.
is it?
Peter throws an axe at it.
No.
Not really.
I can
Not
catch-
really.
I catch the
What kind of knock?
I guess
It's just a.
Okay.
There's no like door way to see who's at the back door, right?
Nope. That's the door back out to the alley with the dumpster.
Yeah. I
I'll-
will open it.
Oh, go ahead.
So you guys are going through, into the kitchen and then opening that door.
I'm standing in the unlocked trap door still.
Yeah.
The trap door is unlocked.
That's what we said.
But
yeah,
he's
I'm
standing on
it.
top of it.
I'm standing on it.
Okay.
That's a choice.
The
Chaos. Chaos everywhere.
Oh, there's a lot of plates. The back door, you open it, and at the end of the alley, you can see there is a figure in a cloak, covering his face. He does, in fact, have a chin with a soul patch on it.
Okay.
And he, he holds out one arm and gestures down. And glancing down, you can see there's an envelope on the ground.
Uh-huh.
He also has a big burlap sack next to him.
Yeah, I'll grab the envelope and take a quick look at it.
Inside, it says, "I see this tavern is under new management. I'd be happy to come to an arrangement. It is 20 gold for my services, plus 10 for the town taxes, plus 5 for the danger. So 35 if you've never done math."
Does it say that?
No,
It does say that. It says, "Leave the gold in a pouch in the dumpster, and I will leave you the food."
I'm gonna give him a little bit of a nod. I'm gonna close the door, but I'm gonna not close it all the way so I can see where he goes.
Well, he's gonna
thought-
wait for the pouch,
I
right?
thought we were trying to capture it.
Or yeah, is he waiting to?
He's waiting at the end of the If you, I'm trying to figure out how when you say you close the door, and then look down
is he,
the alley.
I guess I guess I wanna know is he waiting for payment right now?
It looked like he's standing there.
And he's got a sack of food.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
How far down the alley is he?
He's
All
at
right,
the
I'm gonna go
far end.
I'm gonna go
how
back in.
far-
It's like
okay.
100 feet. It's long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and let's say I need gold. We need gold.
But
35.
No, we just fake
No.
gold.
We
Fake
can't
gold.
fake. No, we can't fake the gold. We gotta get the
Billy.
gold right now. Come on.
Does Billy? I assume Billy explains the situation.
Yeah, the guy's outside. We gotta.
Okay.
He's far.
I have 25 gold.
I have 9 silver.
I'll pay the 35 gold from the money I found behind the bar.
30. You have Hellyth. You're rich.
I'm not telling them that it's from the money I found behind the bar. I'll hand over the 35. I'll hand over a sack.
Yeah.
Wait. Are we?
All right.
Wait,
Yeah.
Is he gonna?
and then-
I'll
and
go
then
back
while
out.
he goes out to pay, I'm gonna go out the front.
And I'm going to go out the window on the opposite side of the building from the back
Wait,
door.
did you relock the hatch? The trap door? Or the
Someone can go
cannibal
on the other
street?
side of the alley. Is what I will say. I apologize.
Did
Cover
you
both
lock
ends.
the trap door?
I'm going to stand on top of it. You reminded me that I can't leave. So I am going to go to opposite ends of the alley.
I like the idea of Osa like takes one step off, and as and Hellyth says
And
that,
the door starts to like raise
yeah,
up.
and Osa, you feel the door start to come up, and then you step back on it.
Osa says that, and Peter like immediately like goes out the front door, I guess. So he's not the alley side, and just starts sprinting for the other side of the alley.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
I thought Osa
So I mean, I guess
told
there's
us
two
to
of us
do
then.
that. Oh, okay.
Okay, Billy, what are you doing?
Yeah, Billy, I'm gonna take the gold and I'm gonna just take it
Run.
and toss it in the beans.
Okay,
And,
The beans are solid now. It just
yeah.
lands on a lacquer
Yeah,
solid
and
surface.
then I'm gonna walk back and wait for the food delivery.
Hey, Hellyth, do that thing where you make me invisible.
All right.
Sneak up and I'll grab him.
so
I
Billy,
cast
are
invisibility
you
on Peter?
Billy? Did you go back inside?
I got the gold from Hellyth, and then I went back to because
You
I don't
put the
know where I'm
beans in
supposed
the
to be.
dumpster,
I put the
You
gold
put
in the
money in
bean
the
Put the
dumpster,
gold in the bean dumpster.
right?
Yeah.
And then what?
and then I assume I went back into my kitchen,
Okay.
so he would make the transaction happen.
Yes. So I would say you guys come around the alley, you come around a corner where he would be based on the description, and he's not there anymore. But coming into the alley, you see him laying he's clearly got a gross bean stained bag now tied to his waist. And
Oh yeah, I didn't close it up, so like the gold splattered all over the beans.
Duh. And he's laying the burlap sack down at the back door. And he turns and sees you two.
I'm
And
invisible.
Just me.
okay, he turns and sees Hellyth, and then reaches his hands into his cloak. Does this thing where both his hands go into his sleeves, and then he leaps 50 feet in the air on top and lands on the roof and sprints over and jumps to the next roof.
When I see that the
How
gate
far
is
away?
up,
How far away is the roof?
yeah, when he sees us, are we able to like take a reaction to try to tackle him or anything?
You guys are like 100 feet away at the end of the alley.
Oh, so this is like dead center of a 200-foot alley?
Okay. We'll draw here
Would it
because
not be 50? They're both 50 feet away on opposite ends of the alley?
Also, I would like to say that I was kind of readying an action when by the door, like if I heard him set something down, I wanted to pop up and be like, "Gotcha!" You know.
okay, here's what I'm picturing is the alley is you open the kitchen back door and you are at one end of an alley.
Sure.
That faces down about 100 feet until it T intersections.
Oh, so Hellyth and I went one way, he went the other. and we just
He
switched
came
places.
down toward the tavern. You two came around the other alleys farther out, and then met to kind of like, oh, he's cornered now, and then he jumped. Unless Billy, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Love those.
Oh God.
That's what I'm really good at. Actually, Billy's feeling inspired right now, and I'm gonna burn my inspiration
Okay.
for advantage. A 13. It's not great.
You hear I would say you hear probably Peter and Hellyth make some sort of exclamation or start charging down the alley. But by the time you open it, you see the burlap sack there, and actually it's in front of the door. You have to shove a little bit.
Yeah.
But there is no longer a guy there. But
Let's see.
Hellyth and Peter, you
So
see him
he-
jump on the building and then leap to the next roof and then sprint off into the city.
So how high up is the roof?
30 feet.
All right, I'm gonna Misty Step on top of the roof.
From 100 feet away?
No, there's
the roof nearby.
It's an alley, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means that there's buildings.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm gonna-
yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm like, he went this way. I'm going that way
You're
too.
gonna make chase.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, got it.
And then
Billy
once I'm on
will
top of the
also
roof, I'm
chase.
gonna attempt to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. What's the range on Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Wow. All right.
Those sweet, sweet invocations.
Oh.
Big ol' miss.
Do you have inspiration? Surely you have
You
inspiration.
gave us all inspiration.
everyone
Oh, yeah,
Is
we
that
do all
a
have inspiration.
reroll, or is
Shit.
that
You can, yeah, it's you get advantage.
okay? So I will roll that again.
I love that you got an
There
8
you go.
on a nat 1. A 24. There you go. Yeah, so he like lands on the thing, goes to sprint, and then like is just about out of view when he turns and sees your bolt of energy slam into him, and he slams backwards through the roof into the kitchen of the tavern. And so behind you, Billy, just this robed figure slams into one of the countertops.
Yeah, and I jump around and say, "Gotcha, you sneaky git!"
And you just hear him say, "Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
I jump on him.
This isn't the deal! This isn't the deal!"
I will attempt to grapple him.
He pulls out a knife and tries to stab you.
That's fair. I will take that, but I'm
What is
attempting to
Meow
grapple
Are
him.
we in combat?
Yeah, I imagine I'm just in the kitchen just watching this happen.
Well, I wouldn't say we're
Just
fully in
stacking up
combat
each
yet,
other.
but we can get there if we need to. 18
Nice.
Depends on whether or not Osa steps
Is
off
it-
of
what-
the trap door.
Is that the
That's
grapple check for you?
AC. That is
AC, yeah,
that
that
beats
hits,
your
yeah.
AC. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
14 damage.
Great. Yeah, he stabs me for
That's
a lot
a
of
lot of
damage.
Yeah, he just like it's like this curved dagger and just straight into your side.
Yeah,
But then
I'm going for the grab though.
But then for the grab, go ahead.
Yeah, hold on. I'm entering my HP. I rolled an 8 for my strength check for the grapple.
He got a 10. So he stabs you and then just kind of shoves you off of him and
Can I
rolls
cast?
to the other side and
I will
stands up.
cut him if he tries to move away from me.
Yeah, you and him are like on opposite sides of this counter, but within range of each other.
Like staring at each other with knives.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and then like he looks over and sees just what Meow standing at the other door.
Yeah,
just like sitting on a chair on top of the trap door.
You guys are in the kitchen, so he can't see Osa.
But I can hear this.
You can
correct?
Osa, you can hear this.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Can you let
very.
me-
Osa's going to very calmly just bend over in the chair, take the padlock out of his pocket or whatever, lock the cellar door, and go walk into the kitchen.
And
You
he,
let me know when
cast-
invisible Peter is able to sprint to the building.
yeah, was it Peter? If that was what you did, like as you probably saw this happen and immediately started, right?
Yeah. Well, I
Um,
started sprinting as soon as he saw us. Like he looked
Right, that
over,
makes sense.
saw us, and Peter immediately started sprinting.
Okay,
to try
then
to
you
stop
yeah.
him
At this
from
point, I
getting
would say
away.
you have made it to the door. You
Okay.
have at this point have opened the door and see all this happening. And so this dude is now like he sees the door fly open and there's no one there, and it's just like, look, this is not part of the deal.
Peter
just wanna
bonks him
talk.
on the head.
I'd like to cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Reckless swing, dull side of the axe. Peter just bonks him on the head for non-lethal.
Give advantage. Roll. Let's roll to hit. Just oh my god.
Yeah, knock him out. Knock him out.
You don't even have to do damage. He says this was not part of the deal, and then just bap, and he just crumples.
And then all of a sudden, Peter
I'm
just
like,
is
"Ah!"
standing there with his axe like sideways.
Peter, he stabbed me.
Yeah, no.
It hurt.
Why do you think Peter hit him?
Wait, are you mad that I didn't kill him?
No, you did good. You did good, but he stabbed me, and I'm bleeding a lot now. I'm gonna go sit down.
I'll heal Billy a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I don't heal a lot. That's not what I do. I heal a little bit. Oh shoot. So,
I think while Osa's healing Billy, Peter just sits on the guy. So if he wakes up, he can't get away.
It's fair. Take away
Go
his
set him on
nasty
top of the
dagger.
trapdoor.
He's unconscious for like 8 hours. Like he's.
Oh, okay.
We've got him.
We also have the food.
I heal you for 11, Billy.
That's a lot.
Did you guys
That's
take
almost
the,
all
the
damage
pouch,
was dealt.
the money pouch?
Yeah, I can take the money back.
Yeah.
I'll give it back to Hellyth.
Yeah, tell us
here
money.
you go, Hellyth. This is your money. Thank
Thanks.
you.
It's very sticky
pocket.
now.
It is very sticky.
I'll like mutter under my breath. Like that's when I'm casting prestidigitation, I'm just like muttering angrily as I like kind of scrub at it with my finger, and then it's all clean and I stick it back.
Melrand kicks in the kitchen door and yells, "Beans!" And it starts raining beans in the kitchen.
Melrand,
I need to
Melrand,
look.
Every time
Alright.
you try and
Already got
speak, the word you just instead of going
beans,
Melrand,
beans,
Melrand, you're just going beans, beans, beans.
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 Peter just starts shouting beans and pointing to him on the ground.
Beans!
Melrand's just like hands up in the air. Beans are flying out of his fingers into the sky and exploding into like clouds that are raining beans. And he looks down and just puts his hands down. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Melrand.
You shouldn't. Don't fight with us.
Well, I thought I was trying to help.
No, you absolutely were trying to help, and I appreciate that. But I think
I'll
leaving
wait
the
till you call for me from now
Yes.
on.
thank
That
you.
seems
Excellent.
better.
Yes.
Because we can't communicate in battle if we can only say beans.
I'll go to the well and get a bucket of water.
Thank you
Excellent.
so much.
We've got a Hellyth.
What?
We've got a Hellyth. She just
Right.
cleans things.
Yeah, it's true.
He already left.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Whoa.
You're trying to
whoa.
make the only woman in the party clean the kitchen.
No,
I'll
I'm trying to make the only one with prestidigitation clean.
Excuse me, Peter. I am not your serving wench.
I never said you were, but you've got that handy spell that
Expecting me to
cleans
clean
stuff.
the kitchen?
Most of you
want
get
a
a mop out of
spell.
the nearby closet.
You have a
and start cleaning.
spell. Don't make this what it's not. You know damn well you have a spell that can do this for free. I will not participate.
I stomp into the kitchen and I start angrily like prestidigitating to clean up the beans, and all of the mess appears on Peter's clothes.
So are
Yeah.
we doing the gnome thing?
Hold on, wait. I tie up the guy, hog tie
the
him.
chair.
No, not to the chair. I just hog tie him like in like almost a bondage kind of situation. Like he
Shouldn't
just
you
can't
search him
move.
first before you,
You
like
can-
tie his
you-
pockets shut.
It's fine.
Billy,
Search him.
Billy,
He's
give me
good.
a quick sleight of hand check here. I just want to
Yeah.
see something.
Absolutely. That's a 7.
Okay, Billy, your knots are fine. That's not an issue. But like on looking at it, like this is not like a restraint pose. This is clearly like a Billy has spent some time with some people who do this for fun kind of a thing.
Can we pull the cloak off the guy's face and see what he looks like?
Yeah, it's just like
Search him.
just a dude. It's
search
Check
him
his
for a
arm.
cultist
Check his
tattoo.
arm for the tattoo.
I don't think he's a cultist,
That.
but we can check.
he does in fact have the cultist tattoo.
wow.
You
Do
glance
they
at
have
it.
to make the brain melting check?
Like I would say you guys knowing it's there and are ready for it, like look at it and they're like, ah, and then pull the sleeve back.
told you. I told
If
you.
you'd like to look at it further to gain
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it further.
knowledge, give me a what did we say last time?
Wisdom check.
A wisdom saving throw.
Save, yeah.
Was Peter there for the
I
last?
critically.
I was.
I'm gonna use
Yes, you were,
inspiration
because
before
you held
tell
him
me the
down while he
result.
cut his arm off.
I know what the result is. 20.
Wait, why did you roll? What's the 20?
Use
I spent
inspiration.
my inspiration, so I don't have to deal with the critical failure.
Okay, great. That's a very good call.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Peter's also like zoomed in on it.
Hell yeah.
Peter just really wanted to know what this tattoo was about, man.
All right. Peter, you stare at it, and Osa, you stare at it and like have to like shake your head for a second, and then also kind of click here, and you get some of this, Osa, but Peter, what you get after looking at this for a minute is like suddenly you realize you can see a shape here that you hadn't seen previously. That like looking at it, it's all kind of fuzzy and weird, and people had described it to you, but now you're looking at it and are like, oh, I kind of get it. And there's a brief moment where that, like, it's like if you're looking at like a magic eye and then suddenly it works for you and then it goes away and you can't make it come back. For that brief second, you can see everything about this. You know everything about this person. It's like a dream where you just woke up and it flitted out of your head and you just can't quite pull back at what it was. But what you do retain is that this is the symbol of a god, but a god that no longer exists in the same way that other gods do. And so his mark is still left here on the world and on these people, but the god no longer fits within the pantheon of the universe. The things that god managed no longer quite work the way they used to because that god has dead. But a dead god isn't quite as dead as other living things, and so there's still some influence here. There's still something there, and so but that is why you think they call this god Null, because
so I get to learn the name of the god as well.
Because the name is lost, but they use Null.
Okay. You said I got to learn, or I knew everything about this person?
Just for like a half a second, and then it left your brain.
Okay, so I can't remember his name?
I will say you do know his name is Frorth.
Frorth? Okay.
And that's it. That's all you got. Everything else, you're like, it's like a dream. It's gone.
Oh, hi! It's a picture of a god!
A god?
But like, yeah, as soon after you... Sorry, I will say it like starts to hurt your brain and you have to pull it back up.
Oh, I figured... Okay. I thought I remembered the parts about the god. Okay.
You remember that part. Yeah, everything I told you remember. It's just that and for a brief second, you knew everything about this person. Like, you knew their DNA type for a brief second.
Gotcha.
But then it's all gone, like, flitting away, like, just out of grasp as you just woke up.
Yeah. No, not him. That's just Froth. I don't know who he is, but his name's Froth. Anyway, the tattoo, though, that's a god. A dead god, but a god named Null. Don't know why they all have a tattoo to a dead god, but yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, God's dead, but not really dead, because that's not how gods work, but yeah, it's... There you go.
How disturbingly familiar does this sound to me?
Not. All the gods you know are alive.
Sure.
Well, that's strange.
Is your patron not a dead god? I don't know.
I don't assume that they're dead, but I guess it sounded similar, so that's why I was curious.
Hellyth, I think your god is like on that axis of like involves death a lot of the time.
Sure.
But is not themselves dead.
Well, no, just because they're the fallen star, right?
Right, and they're more to do with growth and life.
Right, but
and the cycle.
The manner of their coming to Earth, or whatever we call this, like, seemed very similar to that story right there. I guess, in my head. So that's why I was curious.
Okay.
If there's no correlation, then there's no correlation, and that's fine.
I don't have anything to say about that right now.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Right. Well, he's scared. I vote that we introduce him to the church if he doesn't want to talk.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
Shouldn't we turn him over to the town guard?
No, he's gonna kill himself. Hold on, and I go and rip out all of his teeth.
Jesus! Why didn't you just... I think Billy starts tearing teeth, and Peter's just like, no! You only have to take the one tooth.
Fine. I'll look for the one tooth. That's fake.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah.
I like that you just pulled out one of his front teeth.
Well, you're not going to be needing these anymore.
Yeah, you find it. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's clear. This one's clearly fake, and you break it out, and
I'm like, but this one could be fake too, and I pull that one out too.
No, and I slap his head. I just slap his head. No.
All right.
Go
What
on.
else? What other tricks do they have? I forget. How do they keep killing themselves?
Just that. That's the only one.
One
One
guy
of them
drew
threw
himself
Didn't
himself
one
on fire.
self-immolate? Yeah. Hold on. I
There was
gag him.
already a fire. There was already a fire.
I
That,
gag him
that one
anyways.
jumped on a campfire.
Billy, you can't gag him. If he's gagged, he can't talk to us.
Yeah, but we can threaten him a little bit.
He
first,
starts
and then...
coughing as his mouth is filling up with blood, and there's nowhere
Okay,
for
yeah.
it to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter
Okay,
turns him
fine.
onto his side. Actually, Billy, since you shibari'd the shit out of this guy,
Yeah.
like, is he suspended?
Yeah, we can.
Like, what kind of shibari?
Oh my
he's
god, yeah.
suspended.
Just up above, he's just hanging above the stove. Like,
I don't know where they got this hook, but this is a great hook.
Billy removed his clothes first.
just legs are spread kind of like weirdly, erotically. Just-
Well,
But like
that's
they're
what
like
we-
tied to like the legs are tied to like the back of it, like the
he's
the
all still
thighs.
fully clothed.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, it's a very, like, if you woke up in that position, be like, well, this is very awkward.
Okay, so, all right. So, is he still Billy? The way you have him,
Yeah.
is he able to be moved like onto his side or something? So he's not.
No,
just,
he's
like,
definitely like
choking?
suspended.
He's hanging,
above
he's
and, like,
face down.
mouth
So,
open.
yeah.
Oh,
it's-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
But I take the gag out so he can breathe and let the blood flow.
Hey, Billy, it occurs to
Yeah.
me upon seeing your restraint
Handiwork.
method and your
Uh-huh.
gag. Are you sure you've done this before? This seems
Hundreds
like
of
a
times.
different activity.
Hundreds of times.
Oh, okay.
I'm an
Fair.
expert.
Is this the sort of thing that like healing word would wake him up?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast healing word on him to wake him up to speed
Okay.
this process along.
I would say that not only wakes him up, it stops the bleeding in his mouth. Like
Sure.
it heals over the
That's less of
gums.
my
The
concern.
teeth are fully still gone. But he wakes up.
Only two. I only pulled two.
Yeah, he wakes up, kind of looks at all of you, and then starts like struggles a little bit, and then he goes,
Yeah, I told
Ow.
him like I know about you.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, sorry, we already saw those teeth.
It's okay. I'm
Um,
gonna introduce you to some of my
So,
friends if you
weird
don't give me the
question.
information I'm looking for.
If you think the world's going to end, why are you selling food?
I don't have to answer any of your questions.
All right, cool. Let me get the
Ow.
knife.
Don't be rude, Froth. We just want to ask you something.
That's fine.
wait, no, that's right, we
How do you know that?
Huh?
That's fine. That's right. We
Oh,
don't need knives.
because
We have
Noel
the
told
candles.
me.
Yeah, we have the cannibals.
You saw the shape of things.
Oh, yeah. Noel told me who you were. He said you'd work with us.
Do you need a tattoo?
Huh? Well, no, see, I can't have one because I'm supposed to be infiltrating. And the types of places I infiltrate, I have to have my arms bare.
What?
So, well, yeah.
Look at him. He's ripped.
Are
Are
you?
you seriously gonna put a shirt on that sort of manliness?
Do you know the world's going to end?
Yes.
So you should join us.
No, I am joining you.
I can secure you a place.
Okay.
Just free me.
No, look,
You could all
Right.
come.
were you not told the plan?
What?
Were you not told the plan?
What are you talking about now? Are you
He's-
trying to
he's asking-
deceive him?
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
give me a deception check.
Okay.
I want to see where this is going.
So do I.
Billy doesn't know what's happening. We thought we were doing like a torture / like almost death thing, and
That's
this-
what Billy always
It was on a
does.
19 for a second. Okay. Actually, I have inspiration.
Not
I have
one. Oh, okay. All right. Inspiration.
All right.
He just says, "Yes, I know what the thing is. You're not inducted. You can't know."
Well, I do know because I know who Null is. And Null specifically told me that your Froth and that it was your destiny to help us.
I'm gonna slap him. When he starts laughing, I'm like, nope, we're not doing that today.
He
None
just,
of that.
yeah, well, that's
And then I'm
rude.
Flipping open the cellar door that he's hanging over.
Okay, you moved him over there.
Yeah, he's hanging right above it.
I'm gonna say there's a bunch of fucking cannibals down there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to be pretty.
That doesn't seem good. That seems what?
I think when they switch from interrogation to like torture mode here, Peter like raises a finger like he's gonna object, and then just goes, "All right, bye," and like walks out to the alley to wait.
He just goes, brother.
I'm sorry, brother. I tried to help you.
You've seen the shape.
I have, and I gave you a chance to help, and you didn't.
Right.
I'm sorry, brother. You're too far gone. And I just walk out of the room.
We're going to do this Billy's way now.
I'm going to stand in the doorway so I can keep an eye on Billy but still talk to Peter, because I'm curious about this whole Null thing. I'm going to be asking you questions.
Yeah. So, you're smuggling food into the city, yeah?
I do not have to answer your questions.
Right.
Once I get cannibals.
Yes, this
there.
below us are a bunch of cannibals. They're very hungry. They tried to eat us last night, and we're going to feed you to them if you don't answer our questions. We've taken out your suicide pill, so you have no easy way out.
Don't believe you.
Right. I knock on the door. I say, "Hey, Jersks, you hungry for some meat?"
It's quiet. He kind of
being shy.
He sort of nods and kind of looks around the room and goes, "I have an idea. Help!"
Yeah. Yeah. No, I gag him quickly.
Efficiently.
You will not believe
Black rubber ball.
he has rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Okay.
Oh.
I gag him very quickly, and I say, "All right, well, if you're not going to share us any information, I'm going to put you in this basement where there may or may not be cannibals, and you're going to starve to death or be eaten to death unless you give me some information."
Come
again?
Sounds about right.
I'll ungag him to listen.
Thank you. So, what do you say?
Repeat that one more time.
Oh, right. Well, this is a tavern.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably people will be coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put me under the floor, I can just yell for help.
Oh, but the cannibals are going to eat you before that happens.
I don't believe... Why would there be cannibals in a basement?
The tavern's closed.
It's very interesting.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is interesting that there's cannibals.
I know. The point is, you're going to die one way or the other, because if I throw you down there, you'll be gagged and you'll die. Otherwise, you'll be eaten by cannibals.
Why don't you just join me and then you can survive? That seems like a better idea rather than you guys just being thugs
because
and
I hate
murderers.
my life and I just want to die. Anyways, you are going to give us some information.
I mean, a lot of people can help you with that, man. You should talk to somebody, or I can kill you. One of those two things.
I'm going to cut off your toes now, one by one, until you tell me what I
Why?
want to know.
What?
And I go around back and I pull his boot off.
Give me an intimidation check, please.
That's going to be an 8.
It says, I don't like my toes anyway.
Yeah? Well, do you like your liver? And I kind of like brandish my rapier at his liver.
All right, give me one more intimidation check.
A full natural one.
Jesus.
He says, no, it's never done anything good for me. It's really bad at its job. Go ahead. Can I have his? Just like motions at Osa.
Anyone else want to try?
I think eventually we're just gonna have to stop threatening and start doing stuff. And I really,
Look, We have a little side group huddle.
We had a good thing going here. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I actually we took his money. Never mind. I check his pockets for any more money though.
No, that's all he had. Says, look, you got the food. Obviously, you don't want to do this arrangement anymore.
No.
My employer does know where I left the food. And so if I don't come back, more people will come looking for me.
That's great. We don't own this bar, so it's not really a big deal.
They're just gonna find a bunch of cannibals.
You guys are really weird.
To be clear, we've already met Durgan. Like, we're not concerned.
Yeah, we know Dirge.
Dirge?
Dirge, yeah.
Oh, you
killed my cousin the other day.
You met the big man.
Yeah. We had a chat. We had an agreement.
Okay.
Why do you think we're here? Why do you think we knew you were going to show up?
Wait, so I'm so confused. Why did you attack
me then?
You got
sold out.
What?
You got sold out.
Please explain.
You're not doing a good smuggling job, you imbecile.
And so you're gonna feed me to cannibals?
Yeah.
Why are you questioning me then?
That kind of solves. Well, I mean, because we'd like some answers first, but also we need to feed the cannibals. So I mean, kind of two birds, one stone.
What do you want to know about?
Where are you getting the food?
Where's the extra that you're skimming off the top?
Oh.
The billion media is like, where's more money?
Both of you give me either persuasion or intimidation check.
I'm gonna go persuasion. That's a 25.
Nice.
Another nat one. There's been so many nat ones.
Billy's gear starts spinning while you go down this path. I'm like, wait a minute, this fuck's skimming.
He says, all right, okay, look. I don't know why you're asking me about if you know Dirge, you know what is happening. You know the scheme. Don't mess with my head. But look. I take a tiny bit. I thought we were allowed to. There's a tax on it.
Yeah, no, they're just pissed.
Look, employee theft. We all do it.
All right, here's the plan then. I'll go back and I'll apologize and I'll bring everything in and then I'll go with him and it'll be fine.
All right, we're gonna take you back. We're not gonna feed you to the cannibals today. Well, maybe a finger, and I cut off his finger.
Jesus.
Me a sleight of hand check there.
Yeah.
You cut just the finger? Is that what the check is for?
Yeah, no, you lop off a pinky finger.
Yeah. Like, that's the dirge tax.
Does he scream?
No, he's absolutely just screaming.
Peter like full on leaves, just walks away. He's going on walkabout.
Is there like a little bit of a crack in like the locked door? Like, wasn't there an axe or something thrown at that?
I think the kitchen.
Was it the kitchen door?
The door to the kitchen is cracked. It has
basically
two very large axe wounds in it.
Yeah, like I might unlock the lock and like just toss it down there really quick. I'm like, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing happens.
I lock it again.
He's just kind of like, oh, please let me down. I've been trying to be cooperative now. I don't know what you want.
Well, that's the thing about being tortured. Now you're an advocate for it. It's great.
I'm really confused.
Yes, you should
so
be.
is everyone else.
Right. You're gonna go return the money to Dirge that you.
Melrain comes back with a big bucket of water.
Just dumps it on him.
What do you got? You know what? I'm gonna wait out front.
You're gonna go back to the operation. You're gonna return the money that you skimmed.
I didn't skim any. I didn't skim any money.
You skimmed the extra tax money that goes to Dirge.
I didn't skim any.
That.
I didn't skim no money. I took a ham sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll insight. Yeah.
He's literally just stealing because he's hungry.
He's fully telling the truth. He has gone in there and made himself some sandwiches. And that's it.
This poor pathetic bastard.
He's a religious nut. It doesn't
Right.
surprise me that
You're
he's not.
gonna pay for that food. And you're
Yeah,
gonna
absolutely.
do that.
I can go get. I can return. My cut. I can do that. That was
Right. And I cut him down. I just let it fall. Like I cut him down, like and just let him drop like.
Yeah, he just
2 feet off the
bam
ground.
and he kind of like
Wait.
start.
Didn't you have him suspended over the trap door?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
closed.
the
it's
trap
fine.
is closed.
Oh.
I mean, his
okay.
pinky's down there now, but it's fine. I'm like, okay. Don't fuck up again.
Okay, all right. This has been very confusing, but no, I'm gonna go return my gold, and I'm gonna say penance, and I'm gonna go to the church, and
Good. Hey, I cut him loose, and I say, go out the back door. Don't draw any more fucking attention.
yeah, and he fucking runs.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. Then like we
Roll out.
Wait, are we not gonna deal with the cannibal situation?
no, that's fine. They're locked up. They got a pinky. It's cool. All right, let's go.
Okay, so Osa's just gonna hang out for just a second after everybody leaves. I'm opening the door and running at him.
Jesus.
Because it sounds like these people lived here. We shouldn't keep them trapped in their
They
basement.
also wanted to eat you because they're cannibals.
All
okay.
right. Well, hey, what a great place for us to end this evening. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching.
Oh God.
I hope you've had fun. I've had fun. I didn't expect us to have a impromptu torture scene.
It's fine.
It's fine. Who needs that finger?
It's a pinky. No one needs a pinky finger. It's fine.
Where else are you gonna wear your pinky ring?
Man,
As-
Peter's got some thinking to do.
As far as I know, we're going to be back next week on the 4th, unless anybody says different. But this has been 2022. I hope yours was all right. We'll see you next year with more Expedition Aladragor. Good night, Internet.
Woohoo.